2, 1.
Action.
Hello, welcome to our Nintendo E3 conference commentary podcast show, whatever you want to call it. I'm still exhausted from the last ones, but anyways, with me is always trustworthy, always faithful, and always sexy Linkage AXE.
Hey, it's AX, not AXE, but it
I'm
rhymes with
saying
sexy in this
AXE.
instance.
It's got an E at the end.
Yeah, it rhymes with sexy that way, so it's kind
Yeah,
of preferable in this
it's better
instance.
that way.
I have 3 hours of sleep. Yeah,
I had 2 hours, but I've had 3 cans of mother.
I would hate to be your heart right now.
My heart's hating it too. Simon Wolf, how you going, sir?
Pretty good.
Excellent. Spike Ma, hello.
Hey guys, I'm doing fine. I'm just like the Microsoft conference. I'm filled up with energy drinks and ready to go.
Alrighty. Michael Irving.
Hey.
Irving. You there? You're alive? You
Yeah,
still
I'm here, sort
you
of.
haven't conked out yet?
No, I'm good.
Alrighty.
I'm running
And-
on mother fumes as well.
And my favorite, the always sexy Jess B. How you going, Jess?
So great.
That's
That's-
good.
That's right, folks. We have a chick on this cast.
A
Beat
chick.
that. Beat that everywhere else on
Chick.
the internet.
A
Right.
chick.
Suck our dicks. Except for our women's. I don't think she has a dick, but if she does, you can suck it.
Yes. You can suck it. Alright. There. Let's go and kick things off with our predictions. We've got about 12 minutes before it begins, so let's quickly
Excuse me,
run.
Mr. Host. You haven't said who you are yet.
Oh shit, yeah, that's right.
Hello.
I'm really tired. Hello, I am Luke Halliday. Let's
Party.
let's party. I need to wake a
It's
bit
his
more up.
tagline. What's wrong with you? All right.
I'm having a sugar crash here, guys.
Okay.
Ingest more sugar.
Alright, let's keep going. We've got 12 minutes. Okay, 11 minutes now. Let's go for predictions. Link, what do you predict for this Nintendo conference?
Right, for the Nintendo conference, I predict that there will be a new console being announced in some capacity. We've already seen Nintendo announce the Wii U last year, and they've talked about it briefly before this, but I still think there's another console out there, the Nintendo Next. I shall dub it.
Shut the hell up.
I disagree.
Simon, what do you predict?
Well, seeing as they already covered a lot of like the Wii U's controllers, I think today might be just all games, like just more of the
I think
launch
you might be
titles that are
right.
coming for it.
That would be a pleasant surprise in comparison to the last two that we watched.
Yeah, well, we've seen pretty much a lot of the technology for the Wii U. There's not much more for them to show. Maybe a bit more about the consoles, specs or something along those lines. We've seen what the controller can do. I think they'll just go over that sort of stuff again.
And they're launching with two different types of controllers.
Yes, we've got the Pro Control and the gamepad.
Gamepad. Yeah.
All right, what else, Simon?
That's about it. I think they're just gonna focus on games. Hopefully,
All right,
unlike
moving right
some
along.
conferences.
Yeah, some conferences. Oh, yeah.
Microsoft-
Sports. Hey, did you know there's a sports? Hey, Usher has a new single out. You want to buy his single? Go on iTunes, buy it. Buy a single.
I want to hear about dashboard updates.
This conference was brought to you by Nike.
Nike. Connect training with Nike shoes. Buy a Nike shoe and play with your Connect.
Listeners, if you can't tell, we're all just a little bit bitter about that Microsoft conference.
Yes.
That sucked.
Bitter that
Oh,
I
to go and
stayed
see
up that late.
Prometheus either.
Oh
And for
yeah.
those of you who don't know
Yeah,
what
it actually gave
is,
us spoilers for Prometheus too.
Yes.
Seriously, Microsoft's conference was just ads, and
Yes.
more ads.
Yeah.
Usher's performance, I think I gave a pretty good impersonation of it during the Sony one. He was just like, oh yeah, buy my single, yeah, OMG.
Actually, it would have sounded
nice.
like that with a few
Mic
seconds
sync.
delay because he was mic syncing the whole time.
yes,
Oh, yeah, he was syncing it the whole thing.
It was a live performance and he wasn't even doing it. God, that's a cop out,
No.
isn't it?
Yeah, it is a cop out.
they didn't pay for a live performance.
Alright.
They only paid for his stage presence.
All right, never mind. Let's move on.
Alright.
Nintendo's the focus here.
Spike, go ahead.
Oh, okay. All right. All right. Well, hopefully it'll be like Wolf said. Hopefully it'll just be games.
Yeah.
There obviously will be like a little bit of hardware presentation here. The to get gamers and to get audiences familiar with what's happening with the Wii U, because quite
Mhm.
frankly, there's been very, very little information about the specifics of how it's going to be workable given to the public so far, and this is their chance to do so. That said, E3 has always been the big stage and where Microsoft always announces their new first party crap. I'd say obviously we might see a little bit of information on the new Smash Brothers. I would like to see some information on some select Nintendo games that are coming out.
Zelda.
Well, that will hopefully coming out. Yeah, new Zelda. I would love to see info for the English release of the new Fire Emblem, most certainly.
Yes, I
And-
really want to see that.
And I would I know this is stretching it a bit, but I would really, really, really love them to display some acknowledgement that they are going to release another Golden Sun game.
Yes, Golden
That-
Sun, excellent franchise, excellent.
I loved Golden Sun on the Game Boy Advance.
I'm keeping my fingers crossed, just because the last one was left on a Halo 2 type cliffhanger.
All right,
Anyway, moving on.
let's move on. Irving.
Well, yeah, I guess we know what the hardware is, but what we'll actually get is how it's used, I suppose. So obviously games, but I think we'll probably be really surprised and, in my case, delighted on how they actually use it, like how they implement such a versatile system. So, I'm like even the Ubisoft ones sound pretty cool. Like that Zombie U, I love the multiplayer thing in that where you've
that
got
looks
the
damn cool.
What?
That looks damn cool.
Oh, it does, yeah, the multiplayer thing. So like you've got one player who is using the gamepad and is using the touchscreen as an RTS view and is clicking and pointing and spawning zombies. Meanwhile, the other 1 to 3 players are on the TV playing a first-person shooter fighting against those zombies that the other player's spawning.
That sounds like insane drunken fun.
How much do you bet, like every player who's ever going to pick that up, everyone's going to fight over who controls the zombies?
Yeah.
It's like
So yeah, things like that. It just sounds, and even like the little mini games that they used last year. So like the Chase Me sort of does the same sort of thing. And I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm
true.
really excited to see how this is going to be used. Really.
For sure.
All right. Jess, what do you predict, little lady?
Not sure about predicting, but I kind of want to see them do something with the 3DS because that kind of died in the arse a little bit.
Yeah, I
In
agree.
terms of sales.
3DS, we need to see more of. Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
I think they can't go the same route as the Vita, just pretty much showing fuck all for it. I mean, it's been out for about a year now. I think
Yeah,
more
and
than a year.
not to mention that they're basically replacing all of their original DS stuff with the 3DS. Like in stores, like stores aren't going to be stocking regular DS games anymore. Like only manufacturers are only developing the 3DS stuff. So it's going to be that upgrade process. If they don't make stuff for it, then no one's going to buy it.
Yeah, I'm sure we'll see some new games for it.
And hence why I disagreed with Linkage's assessment that there will be a new console, because so soon after the 3DS
You
release,
took that seriously. Come on, I predicted a new
you're such a
console for every
dickhead.
conference.
Linkage, you're a dickhead.
yeah. And how many times have you, honest to God, been right?
0.5% of the time.
Right.
0.5%.
Never
There-
been, never in his
There's
life.
predictory power, people.
I predicted words. If you rearrange them a little bit and
What did you
replace
predict?
them
What's this?
and make completely different
You
sentences.
predicted nothing. Yeah, that's right.
Sean.
Shun yourself, mate.
No.
Shun yourself, man. This is just sad. All these
shun.
predictions
All right,
you've been making.
moving on.
I don't like you
Luke-
guys anymore.
Luke, what do you want to look? Well, Linkage should go cry in a corner. Luke, what do you hope to see? Or what do you
Here we
expect to
go.
see?
Now this is okay. What I want to see. I want to see games for the Wii U that I wished were on the Wii. There's a lot of Nintendo's big franchises didn't get really a chance to shine on the Wii. There wasn't a chance for them. Like there was no F-Zero game, and I really like F-Zero.
Yes, I loved GX. I would love to see
I
a
loved it
F-Zero
too.
game.
I loved it too, and I love the characters in that game. But I know I've said this to a few people, and they've always just said Why, Luke? Why would you want to see this? I want to see. I don't want them to completely abandon the F-Zero formula and the F-Zero type of game.
Anybody who says F-Zero is not worth time deserves to be killed.
Just listen to what I have to say here. I want to see an adventure-styled game, like a bounty hunting sort of game, where you play as Captain Falcon. I want to see a game where you can actually, Star Fox Adventures for the
Yeah.
GameCube? I absolutely loved that game. I absolutely loved it. Even though
Something
it
a
was
bit like that, yeah.
it was a very big departure from the series, but I loved it because it gave these characters
Depth.
a whole different depth than what I had seen before from them, and it made me care more about them. And I don't know, I just thought it was a very good fit for the style. Oh, here we go.
Okay, well, here we go.
Hey.
Here we go. Phil's in
Look
there.
up they are walking into
Phil's in
their
there somewhere.
seats.
He must
Hi,
be.
Phil. At 9 a.m. in the morning, these guys have to be very tired.
Hello, Philip.
We're their greatest fans.
All
There's
of you that
some
are watching,
dude there with
that
a very
includes me.
fluorescent pink shirt. Whoever you are,
Yeah, the
fluorescent
pink shirt.
and I love you, and you can have my baby.
I think
Shout
that's
out to the
Jed
fluid
there.
pink shirt
I think
people.
that's Jed with that pink shirt.
Oh yeah, that's actually me.
That's a huge possibility, actually. Hi, Jed.
Jed, I love your t-shirt, man.
Yeah.
That is the pinkest thing I've ever seen.
Look at how much he stands out. It's like
Oh,
red.
what's happening?
This massive pink blob right there.
I can't
Jed,
take my
take
eyes
your
off.
shirt off, Luke.
He's holding up a laptop. I swear he's like looking at himself through the camera by watching this stream.
I thought it was like a Lime DS or something.
I think the guy in pink's just watching himself in the.
So does anyone know who these two
Here we go. This year is all about games. There
That's
we go.
good to hear. That's good to hear.
That's a good sign
Mm.
early on.
Oh yeah, I win.
Alright, how long have we got left until the conference? We got a minute.
A minute and a half, yeah.
Alright, any last things you guys want to get in before the conference begins?
New Zelda, New Zelda, New Zelda, New Zelda, New Zelda, New Zelda. Okay, I'm done.
New Golden Sun. New
Captain
Golden Sun.
Falcon in a more significant role.
I
New
want
Golden Sun.
the release dates for Luigi's Mansion 2. And,
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, we'll
for
get
the
that.
other
I
thing
guarantee
is-
we'll get that.
Smash Brothers.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah. Oh, actually, remember last year they announced that Smash Brothers. I hope we get to see that actually.
Hey, who's that fellow on the left? He looks familiar.
I think
Ninja
that's.
Turtles?
That's pretty cool. Nintendo always knows how to make stuff fun.
Yeah.
Hello, Mr. Quarter City and Miss Cindy.
I like you, Cindy.
Yeah, it's fun in my
Reginator.
bed if you like.
Alright.
Yes, let's have fun. All right.
That was
This
exciting.
should be beginning any minute now.
Well, any second now. But
Any
what,
second.
what I found very interesting with that was that they said today was all about Wii U games. So I think that kind of throws out the possibility of 3DS stuff.
Oh, well,
That
they
was-
they
were
did
gonna be
say
doing more
earlier
stuff
on
later.
in their
Yeah.
Nintendo Direct, they did say that there would be 3DS games shown off. I don't
Yeah,
know
that's
whether
true.
that would be I don't think they'll
They'll
have
probably
as
do a-
much of a place.
They'll probably
in
do
the
a
conference.
post E3 like
There's
they did a
rumours of a
pre
new-
E3.
It'll be a
Sorry.
minor showing, in my
Yeah,
opinion.
they're still just like
Yeah.
backstage hosts, man. They're not going to know everything that's going to happen.
True, true. I was just making the assumption from what they said, that's all.
Never assume. Always remain optimistic.
Pink shirt guy.
Nintendo logo taunting me. Hurry up. Hurry up,
This is-
please. I
This
want to
is
see
the moment
this.
of truth. This is
Oh,
the-
here we go.
Oh
the
shit.
post is over.
Oh, fuck.
This is awesome so far.
Colors moving around on my screen.
Remember when Nintendo used to just be like white and red?
Yes.
Now they're awesome.
Now they're grey and white.
Everything's
Yeah.
going
Uh-oh.
green and white. Oh my god, we're gonna watch him dressed. Oh my god, he
We're
is
gonna
so
watch him
sexy.
get dressed.
Oh, we're gonna
Oh
see.
yeah.
He's
Oh, hello.
wearing
The
pants.
plant people are back.
Pikmin. Hey, I just called this.
Yeah, you
this.
called it. You called it.
First thing, Pikmin.
I wouldn't trust Pikmin in my house. They'd fucking steal my shit and turn them into more Pikmin.
That'd be awesome.
That said, it would be very interesting to see them build like a spaceship out of however or whatever they do.
Pikmin Wii U launch title, I guarantee it.
Mm.
I wonder if he's going to choose the one with the Pikmin in it.
About time, really. They've been.
This is one of the franchises I was talking about that has been like ignored on the Wii and needs a place on the...
Because it was huge on the GameCube.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, but on the Wii it was ignored.
And the Wii had the perfect controller for it.
Exactly.
You know, now I'm going to be expecting like a whole legion of Pikmin just to follow him in.
Well, they did re-release the first Pikmin, and I think Pikmin 2.
Yeah, they did both. They worked really
They
well
did,
with
they
the
did.
Wii.
Oh, here he is. Here he is.
The man
this-
with the white shirt and the
This is the
suit.
biggest auditorium for any of the conferences so
and
far.
welcome. Today I intend to talk about the Pikmin. But
Is that like a
lately,
Pikmin leaf out coming out
I've
the top
had
of his?
this
Yeah.
strange
Yeah.
sense
Yep.
Shush, shush.
that maybe Pikmin really are all around me. Do you see any around you? Perhaps under your seat. No. You probably won't find them even if
Look
you...
at that chick with the goggle. That's hot.
Well,
I like
as
the audience
usual,
interaction.
I'd
This is-
like to
Please
ask
put one on
Bill
Phil, please.
in allowing me to speak in
Keep an eye out.
Japanese.
Where is Phil? I want to see him.
Bill,
I love how Nintendo's getting the audience involved this early in.
Immediately.
Good on.
Obey the captain. よろしくお願いします. It has already been 6 years since we launched Wii, hasn't it? The following year, we started thinking about what we should do with our next hardware system, and we quickly arrived to one conclusion. In order for it to be a complete
Oh, they were thinking
entertainment
5 years
device,
ahead.
central to the living room, it could not be dependent upon the television. Because for more than 30 years, game machines have had to be connected to the TV. They could never take on a more important role than the television itself. When someone else is watching TV, you can't access the game system. And you can't see the game screen without waiting for the TV to power on.
This is breathing
We
like a
decided
Snorlax.
that our next system was going to have its own dedicated screen, even
Someone
if it had to
fall
be
asleep.
small. And that we wanted to
Did
make
we lose?
that the first screen people go to when they enter the living room. And that was the start of Wii U.
そしてこれが Wii U です。
This is Wii U.
この Wii U ゲームパ
I
ッ
like
ド
the
によって
black.
With the Wii U gamepad,
Yeah, the black Wii U is
we
nice.
have the first
pretty sexy.
dedicated
Looks like a
personal
PS
screen
Vita.
in the long history
Your face
of
looks like a
video
PS
この
Vita.
テレビからの実施によ
This
って
independent
No, the
screen
Vita looks like a Wii U
changes
tablet.
the importance
Funny thing is,
Yes,
That's
that's
right.
true.
PS has been confirmed to be taking on a Wii U gamepad type role with the PS3.
Yeah.
And it builds on our long experience of designing games that connect a portable gaming machine with a home console.
2つのゲームを画
And it
面を生
makes
み出した
unique new
ユニー
ways
クなゲ
to
ームを
play
可能
using
にしてい
two
ます。
screens a possibility.
Looks like it's just a little bit bigger than an XL.
There will be no need to
Yeah.
wait
Yeah, it doesn't
for
look too
power on
big.
your
家庭のテレビの
TV
使
to
い
play
方
yourself in
も
Wii Fit.
And don't forget he's Japanese, so it'll
Because you
probably
can
be
use
a
the
little smaller to the hands of the
simultaneously
average
with- while someone
Australian
else
or
is doing
American player.
something on the TV. It will
Yeah.
change how you watch television in the living room.
Seriously, look at his size comparison. He's actually, as a man, he's very...
Wii U を開発する間に僕はどうしても次の
Now,
ピク
But
ミ
he's
ン
successful,
developing
and that's
this
all that
new
matters.
system,
we
Yes.
I thought I definitely
noticed,
wanted
like-
to create
Yes, all the
the next Pikmin
じゃあ今
on
から
this
こ
new
の
Hell yeah.
紹介
hardware.
したピクミンを紹介しましょう。
So allow me to introduce the next Pikmin to you.
Yes!
This
Yes!
is the
Hey,
new
Pikmin.
Pikmin 3,
It has already
finally.
been 10 years
Finally.
since we created the first Pikmin for Nintendo GameCube.
They've
Now,
been
Pikmin is a
saying it's coming for
real-time
years,
action
but
management
finally
game in which you
it's happening.
command a Pikmin.
Yeah, they got it out
to perform a
faster than
variety of
Diablo
tasks.
3.
And while the gameplay involves
yeah.
managing your swarm of 100 Pikmin, there's a game that shows the movements of each Pikmin individually. They're very cute and adorable. This is
Wow,
why we
those
puzzled
graphics
over
look
how far away to position the,
really
the
nice.
camera.
Yeah,
in
it's,
the
Nintendo
it's
GameCube.
Pikmin,
If
but
it's
it's
too far
Pikmin,
away,
like,
you can't see the
better.
Pikmin, and if it's too close, you can't see the full map.
かなり解決できました。
The enhanced resolution of the Wii U has solved
Hey,
this
wow,
puzzle
new
for us.
Pikmin. I think.
No,
Ooh,
they're just
look at
holding
those
See
rocks.
the tiny
Pikmin.
movements of each Pikmin,
They
and
were
you can
just-
see
I
that
think they were
the-
just
the
holding
natural
rocks.
setting-
They,
Yeah,
those
they-
rocks had eyes.
ちょっとリアルになりました。
And the way they break the walls here is also more realistic.
Is that a Metroid?
Now in Pikmin 3,
Looks like.
the Pikmin will find materials that they can use
That's not
to build
obviously.
bridges.
This better be a release title.
If you
Oh,
look,
wow,
the
they
way
can
the
build bridges
shape
and
of
shit.
each little
Stunning.
object makes them seem more like real ants.
They're so cute.
Now let me show you a new Pikmin type.
Just because
Like-
Miyamoto is speaking, like we're all being very, very
These are the new
quiet,
rock Pikmin.
reverent.
Yes,
You can
yes,
use them
Michael
to break
Ma.
hard
Yes,
objects.
they were carrying rocks.
Rock
Uh-huh.
Pikmin, I told
With
you.
motion plus
new Pikmin.
technology, you can aim at specific
Okay,
targets,
you called it.
offering deeper strategy. Now, the basic controls use the Wii Remote Plus and Nunchuck. You can aim precisely.
I like these new enemies. They look awesome.
Types. It's
Yeah.
very smooth. So these simple and intuitive controls make it possible to target and throw Pikmin at enemy eyes or shells, and it adds more strategic depth when battling. And shaking the nunchuck
selective
to charge
targeting.
is a
Interesting.
lot of fun.
Sweet.
Now, fans who have played the series
Anyone
before
ever noticed that there's
will
like a
have
bit of a
will
sinister
quickly see
gang
how
bash
nice
thing about
these new
Pikmin?
controls have become. Now,
They're
on the
tiny.
Wii
They
U
need a
pad,
group to beat a
you will always
fucking
see
one
an
thing.
overall map. So
I know,
Pikmin,
but it
the
just
most
seems like
important gameplay
something
element
that you would see
is
like
how
in
efficiently you
like a
are able
like a
to
gang brawl.
manage and assign
game
tasks
just
to
looks
your
so
Pikmin within a limited
gorgeous.
time frame.
It does.
This strategic element gets
Like, look
even
at the
deeper
detail
as
on
you
that
are
fruit.
able
We're
to
probably not
touch
seeing this at
and
maximum
scroll quickly over
resolution,
the
and it
environment
looks
and
stunning.
more effectively place your
I'm just
Pikmin.
not used to seeing a Nintendo game
So
looking
scouting
this
the
good.
strategy is much
No.
cheaper now.
I know, right?
Even in a tiny window like
Now,
that.
of course, you can also control the game using only the Wii U gamepad. And this style is much better suited to using the map more effectively.
Oh, yeah.
This also makes the
Okay, so
game
optional
deeper
control
on a
styles.
tactical level, because we've added
Interesting.
additional leaders to help you break up your tasks. This time
I'll
you can
probably
control
prefer
up to
playing it with the
4
control
leaders.
pad, but I can see why people would like playing it
So that
like
makes,
overview, especially
controlling these
strategy
deeper,
gamers.
gives you further enhanced
Yeah.
strategy on the map. And these are the 4 of them. And you may notice that Captain Olimar
See in the
is
picture
not
above,
among
like the
them.
little cartoon, there are like
The
4
reason
different
for that is
characters.
secret.
You think that's like a hint towards co-op?
So
Yeah.
here, you
They
see
showed
one
like
leader
3
throwing
people
another
running
to a
around
separate
together,
spot
so
where he can perform tasks.
well, you can switch at least.
With
So,
the Wii
Yeah.
U gamepad, you can quickly check the status of all 4 leaders at one glance.
but yeah, it probably will be
So this is a must-have feature for
co-op.
switching between leaders and coordinating your strategies. So here at the show, you'll be able to try one of several modes.
That'd
in
be
the
pretty good in
game.
co-op. Like
The
one group,
challenge
like one
mode.
group focuses on building, another group focuses on fighting and whatnot.
Challenge is you
Yeah.
to collect as much fruit as you can within the time limit. And this is the mode that has some of the deepest strategic options. When you're done, you can watch a playthrough, you can watch a record of your playthrough on the TV screen and use that as a reference for a second time through.
okay, it's not a Metroid,
We're
it's a
developing
thing.
Pikmin 3 with the belief that we can
Probably
help
acts like
people
one, though.
once again understand the kind of fun deeper games can offer.
Becoming more RTS.
And in this
sort
era,
of style.
when consumers are said to be moving toward lighter games,
It always kind of
I think
was,
this is an
though.
important challenge for all of us.
Yeah, it sort of had.
Yeah, did you just hear what he said? He said like
You
when
understand
Nintendo's
Pikmin
been
3
moving
for
to
Wii U a little bit
towards
better?
lighter games in the past, like they want hardcore fans. They want to give something for the
It's an
hardcore
all-new
fans.
Pikmin game with
So
That's
very
what I like
commend-
about Nintendo games. They're like appealing to casuals,
all-new
but
Pikmin game.
they're also
with more
appealing to the
detailed portrayal of
hardcore.
the Pikmin thanks to the improved resolution of the hardware, and greatly enhanced gameplay thanks to the unique new
Just mind the
controls.
shovelware and we're all good,
And I certainly
Nintendo.
hope you will all try it
Yeah.
out on the show floor. And maybe, as you play,
If it wasn't for the
you'll
shovelware,
start
I
to
don't
see
think
Pikmin all
they'd have a
around
Wii
you,
U right
too.
now. They'd be probably bankrupt or something. Because I imagine they had to pay licensing fees to produce the shovelware.
Now announcing a new line of Pikmin toys.
Look at it! Look at
Like
it!
I just murdered that Pikmin.
He wouldn't have.
He was
Oh,
strangling the
throw it
power
into
gun.
the audience, throw it into the audience.
Yeah.
Phil just jumped out of his chair at 1,000 miles a second, if you all missed that. Reggie Fils-Aimé. I love this guy.
Yeah, Reggie knows how to make a show of things.
Awesome. All Nintendo staff just
I
have
feel just like a
such
purple
personality.
Yeah. This guy's
Thank you, Mr.
alpha male
Miyamoto and
material
Bill.
right here.
And a hello and welcome to all of you here today at the Nokia Theater, and to many more who are watching online at e3.nintendo.com,
Nokia Theater.
and
Probably
also
can't
on
break.
Spike TV and MTV2. We started off at the top today showing you a game
Damn right.
because that's what's most important about this presentation. It's all about the games. In all, in one form or
yeah.
another, you'll see
Stop
23
breathing into microphone,
Wii U
whomever is doing
titles
it.
on stage today. And that's a lot to squeeze into
23, I'm
for
writing these
just
down.
an hour.
23 on
And
stage.
even then, that's
gonna run
only
in
a
an hour,
small
wow.
part of
God
the
damn.
range of Wii U and Nintendo 3DS titles
Hour.
playable here in LA this week. And that
I wish I
doesn't
was
leave
there.
much time to talk about Wii U itself, the new hardware console, and how the integrated
So maybe the
second
conference
screen
is
on the
mostly
new
Wii U. They're
controller
not really going to talk
manufactures new
3DS at the
experiences.
conference, but they'll still, be there.
When
In
looking
other
at the
words,
Wii U,
less
does
time
it
to
look sort of
consider
like an
what Wii
Xbox
U
to you
means
guys?
to both
Like a little
gamers
bit?
and
bit.
non-gamers,
The console.
and how
Yeah.
it can change your life.
Yeah, it does
A little bit.
And understanding this is vital. Here's why. At its core, Wii U does three different things. It changes
pretty big words.
your gaming.
That it's
it
gonna
changes
change your
how
life.
You interact with your gaming friends.
Don't they all?
And it changes the way you enjoy your TV.
Almost like
It's not
with some
just
sort of friends
intuitive,
list.
not just accessible to everyone, but it stands to revolutionize
Life-changing.
Unless you
your
don't have
living
one.
room. Does that mean Netflix and Hulu? Yes. And YouTube? Yes.
Okay.
And Amazon Video?
Oh,
Of
nice.
course. But it's how you enjoy that content and more that will make it truly unique.
We've actually got
We know
Microsoft for
that's
having
a
this
strong
here as well.
assertion.
Yeah.
But the proof points are going to have to
Actually,
wait
now
for
that I think
another
about
day.
it, if they're going to have YouTube on there,
There's
do you
no
think that
way
means
we
that
can
there's going to be
explain
like
it
a
all
Flash
this
player
week.
embedded in the...
So here at E3,
in the
we'll
Internet
focus
Explorer, perhaps?
only on the new
It could be
form of
running on
gaming
HTML5.
and the new ways
Yeah.
to connect with
On
your
the Wii, they
friends.
ran it on Chrome or something.
And then in the
Okay.
near future, we'll
Well, it is
show
running
you
on Linux,
how
so-
Wii U will integrate and elevate your living room entertainment. Now, that still leaves a lot to cover in just a few days. And what happens on stage here is just a small part of what we're calling Nintendo All Access at E3, a name you'll want to remember. Because to fully appreciate Wii U, you're going to have to devote more time, and we really hope you do that at e3.nintendo.com. That brings a lot more information, assets, and an insider's look at our
So guys,
E3
remember, if you want more info on
our
anything
social media
presented in
channels.
this thing,
So be
access
sure
the
to check
website.
out Nintendo, Wii
CapsuleComputers.com.
U, and Nintendo
Yeah.
3DS Facebook fan pages, the Nintendo YouTube channel, and follow
There you
us on Twitter with the @NintendoAmerica Twitter handle. Now, as some of you are already aware,
I'm-
I love how he's
the
only
news
basically
flow
saying where to like
actually
follow
began
them and stuff,
Sunday
but he
night
sounds like he's giving
when we
this like
posted a
lifelong
Nintendo
lesson.
Direct.
Yeah.
I know.
Such a good
Mr.
speaker.
Yes, he is.
It demonstrates
talent.
how Wii U can not only open up new forms of gaming, but also act as a unique social window, connecting you to your gaming friends with a game-based experience. The key that unlocks
Assuming
it
that
all,
all of your friends have
is
one.
the new controller,
All your friends
the
will get
Wii
one.
U gamepad.
Yeah.
And
I'm
this
pretty
week,
It won't be
you'll
long
begin
before
to
all my friends
understand
have one.
the new
Probably.
disruption called asymmetric gameplay. This means putting one player with the gamepad
Big words.
in a solitary role, competing differently, maybe even winning in a different way, pitting just you against everyone else.
Like we saw with Zombie U.
And I'm happy to announce, just like the original Nintendo
what we were
Entertainment
gonna talk
System,
about.
the Wii U hardware will support 2 separate gamepads.
Okay,
Oh,
so it's
okay.
2-player. So out goes
Ah.
though. So out fly though.
This
There's rumors of
week,
it being
we're
only
focusing
one player.
on single
That's better.
gamepad
That's
challenges,
awesome.
but look for
I don't think the
dual
hardware
gamepad
could handle
experiences in the
streaming to
future.
more than 2 screens at the same
Right
time.
now, we'd like
I
to
think
make
the
a
two-player
proper
setup
introduction
works
to the
well,
Wii
actually.
U gamepad itself. So let's start with a quick guided tour.
Alright, here we go.
The
Guided
Wii U
tour of the
gamepad
hardware.
offers
Guys.
simple and intuitive control. The touchscreen works with your fingertip, or more precisely, with the included
I just love the
stylus.
way Nintendo do these things. Like
Nintendo are
Microsoft,
just so fucking smart.
yeah, Microsoft and Sony, they just like, you know, lots of speakers and lots of dumping of information vocally, but Nintendo show you what's going on.
Button underneath, which
Yeah.
is activated by pressing down on the stick. On the backside of the controller are trigger-like ZL and ZR buttons. They sit
Yes, they're renaming them Z.
index fingers
Yes.
when holding the gamepad.
Anybody who grew up with a Nintendo 64 should be
The Z
ejaculating in their
I know.
pants right now.
The
So
L&R
shooters
buttons
obviously
are on the
intended for, like you said.
shoulders, and between them is the infrared
Is that a
transducer.
USB
triggers
port
controls.
or a
Motion
it's a
control
charger?
using
That's the
the
charger.
accelerometer and
Looks like
gyroscope
looks
to
exactly the same
connect
as the
to
3DS
gamepad,
charger.
as is a
Mm.
rumble feature.
Maybe it is.
The built-in
Yes,
camera and
vibrates.
microphone will be used for a
The rest of my
I know
arm
what you like
while I'm
that.
getting owned.
including voice and video chat. There are stereo
Wow,
speakers,
built-in camera?
a headphone
Jeez.
jack,
Apple,
and
eat your heart
volume
out.
control that can adjust sound on the gamepad.
Wow, man,
or on your
I'm
full-screen TV.
That's
I'm
cool. So you
still
won't need
I'm
a,
just speechless
like
from
a
this
instant
whole
home
conference so
button to
far.
that.
It can
I mean,
suspend the game
like
to check
the
for
entire
updates
thing in your
or
hands when you
connect
hold
with
it
your
there
friends.
is infinitely simple, but the way that they're presenting it makes it look, you know, very complex and sophisticated.
Yeah, I wonder how much it weighs.
Apparently they were lighter
that's
than
a
they.
quick guide.
Apparently they're lighter than they look.
to
Okay.
how you'll manipulate your experiences. Now let's take a look at
Wow.
where those experiences begin. In his Nintendo Direct over the weekend, Mr. Iwata unveiled what you'll know as Miiverse. It's how you interact with your gaming friends.
Miiverse.
And this is the first thing you'll see on your TV screen when you
Interesting.
turn on the system. You might think of it as Main Street, a place
I'm
where
interested
people
to see more about this Miiverse.
creating constant
Yeah.
commotion. Your own me is joined by others who play on your home system. Here too are your game friends,
Oh, okay.
as well as people
And you
you've
can share
already met
information,
from
stuff like
around
that.
the world. And
Uh,
also,
I
many
could like
newcomers.
picture someone putting like a cryptic hint
You'll also
on like your
notice that
homepage, you know.
those me's are
Heard
gathering
stock on
around
Zelda,
individual
go
tiles.
left.
You might
not
think
right.
of
Is there
them
going
as
to be in the little
billboards
picture of Yoshi?
on
Is there
that
going to be a
main
Yoshi
street.
story game?
Yeah,
They
we were
represent both your
speculating that
personal
earlier on.
tastes and the
Yoshi's Story,
entertainment
Yoshi's
that's
Island, something
trending
along those
globally
lines.
The Boo would
Yeah.
obviously
on
be
Wii U.
Luigi's Mansion.
Yes,
And those
the
me's don't
the
just
shield,
communicate,
obviously. Zelda.
Those
they
just
communicate.
avatars.
Each is
Avatar
equipped
pics
with a
that
wide
destroy.
range
I know, but I
of
would
rich
s- I
media
know, but I'm vocal.
engagement for socializing and
What's the
providing
gun, then?
information. The
That's
first
a zombie
comes in
U.
the form
Okay.
of speech
Zombies.
bubbles.
Beating up zombies, he says.
You can see or send simple text
These
messages,
dark nuts are driving me crazy.
or you can use
Yeah, I
the
saw that too.
stylus to write your own words and even draw your own illustrations.
Have you guys seen
a
Legend
lot
of
like
Neil?
SwapNote.
You can use your stylus to write your own
Yes.
You
things.
can even
I
share a
foresee
screen
a
image
lot
from
of
the
penis
game you're
drawings in the
currently
future.
playing.
Yeah.
These interactions can also display
Nobody
recent
has
activity.
that one
and
says
recent
awesome.
scores.
Nobody has handwriting that neat.
You've even
I
got
hope
the
that
option to
I
display
don't.
this is
facial
only open to
expressions
friends,
within
so you
the
don't have
bubble
people griefing
that
your
reflects
console.
current state of mind.
No,
I,
it
think,
is, it
I
is.
think you'll have like an option
And
to turn it on
because
and
this
off, like
form
friends
of
lists and whatnot.
interaction is
It's probably like
browser-based,
reminiscent of Xbox
While
Live
this
Friends,
may
that
not
sort
be
of thing.
available right on launch day, you'll eventually be able to join Miiverse
The thing-
from your Nintendo
The thing I really
3DS,
like about this is they're not
your PC,
trying to like
or from any
copy
smartphone or
Xbox Live. They're
web-enabled
trying to
mobile device.
create their own online system, something
When
completely
Miiverse is
unique to them.
integrated into
The
your
friend system
And it
gameplay,
seems
also
like
it also
better
integrates
flows really
Everybody's
well
doing
and
this
they-
integration.
So let's get to an
Sorry.
example of this new dynamic.
Everyone's doing this
demonstrated by an
integration
old
with phones and apps and stuff.
Every time a new Nintendo
kind of
home
weird
console is
how they're all
announced,
heading that
By
way.
an old
we
friend.
start hearing familiar feedback from long-term fans.
Here we go.
Sounds great, but you've got to have a Mario game. And frequently,
Naturally.
those requests are framed like this.
Here we go.
I want it to
Mario.
be just like Mario's
Yes, they
always
have
been,
to. There's no way they can
but
release
I
it without
want
one.
it to be better. Well, that may seem contradictory, but Miiverse will help meet those dual desires. In New Super Mario Bros. U, not only will you be able to see what others are
Huh.
saying
Oh god.
when the Mii's gather
Return of the
around
Nameless
Wii U Main
Toads.
Street, but you'll also be able to connect right within the game. Friends, family, or
the
any
little
other
baby
player
toads.
might be talking about the overall
I mean,
game
baby
experience,
Yoshis.
about
Now,
specific
four-player,
levels,
it's a two-player
about hidden
console.
areas or difficult jumps.
You could probably like hook someone in
You
over the
could
internet
probably
or
expect that
hook
one
up.
of your
Squirrel
buddies will
Mario.
be
The
bragging
console
about
can
his
play
high
up
score.
to I think
That's probably
6
gonna be
players,
me.
but
Yeah, there
only
was-
2 can use the
For the
gamepad.
record
Yeah,
time,
Ubisoft said something like 5 people can play
it's
Rayman
a
at the
new
same time.
real-time social
You need
window
to
that
have all the
opens
other
up
controls, but
right as you're playing. We'll be talking more
Well,
about
if they were going to
these
introduce a new Mario
Miiverse
title,
features
one of the
tonight in our
new Super
Developers
Mario Brothers
Roundtable.
series would probably
But
be
for
the best
now,
to start with.
Let's take a look
Yeah.
at the
The
game
side-scroller
itself.
styles.
Here's New Super Mario Brothers U.
Oh yeah, Mario time.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, the soundtrack as iconic as ever.
I don't like it.
Oh, they hinted
Never
that
changed the soundtrack.
in that screenshot they revealed.
Oh, they got a giant world. They got a giant world.
It's gonna be a baby Yoshi that balloons itself up.
Yeah, you remember like in the old Mario World games, like you had to like feed Yoshi like 5 things before it turns
Yeah.
into a big one.
Look at this Yoshi.
Why
Look
are
at
they
him.
still using red and
That
blue?
is disturbing.
Yellow and blue toads. Why do they do that?
Blue one can wait. Blue one's supposed to fly. Oh. Okay.
Yoshi's
As you may
changed color
already
and
know,
roles
this
in every Mario game, man.
can feed transfer
Yoshi?
from the big screen to play personally on your gamepad. But you may also notice something else.
Oh, this
What we're
this
calling
feels a lot like, well,
boost
looks a
mode.
lot like Super Mario Land
With up
3.
to 4 people using their Wii remotes to race through the course, one more with the gamepad can use the touchscreen to helpfully place blocks along the way. Or you and a friend can work together to set a new
So different
standard
ways to
for
play
speed
depending
run.
on your control style.
Yeah.
Currently,
That's
the
something
benefits
that
of Wii U
Nintendo's
That's
will
cool.
be evident
moving
with
towards.
Nintendo-published titles.
That's cool though.
But
They're
also, just as
implementing a lot of
clearly,
different things
with
like
games
that.
coming
Mario
from our
Tennis
third-party
Open on
partners.
3DS allows for multiple
Even for
different play styles.
franchises you
And-
already
and there's an
recognize
incentive
in
there.
non-Wii U form.
Mm-hmm.
Hello.
We're going to spend some time
I
this
mean, like, there's an
morning
incentive
looking
to
at
use different
several
control styles, not like with
third-party
the
Wii U
bloody
titles.
Nintendo, like Microsoft Glass thing.
Yeah.
Mr. Reggie,
Like, there's an
we
incentive to
Well-
know
use
you're
different
the
styles.
man around here, but why don't you let me handle this?
Oh god.
After
That is so
all,
sexy.
I've always had a thing for extreme personalities, and here's one of the most extreme, Mr. Martin Tremblay, president
You
of
can't see it,
Warner
but
Brothers
I am like
Interactive
smiling
Entertainment.
like
Take it
a
away,
motherfucker right
Marty
now.
baby.
I don't know whether Martin should be like a little bit concerned that Harley's going to be following him around now.
Martin,
The Joker's.
welcome. It's great
She can
to
follow
have
me
you
around
here, and
anytime.
I think it's good to have Harley here. I'm still not so sure. And also a unique version of Batman Arkham City.
Thanks, Reggie. But don't be put
Armored
off by
edition.
Harley. You
That
know how
sounds
she
cool.
is.
Interesting.
It is a wonderful time in the state of the industry to have an exciting
Batman,
new
voiced by
platform.
Christian Bale.
And it's our pleasure to work with Nintendo so closely on the launch of the Wii U. And yes, with the Wii U, you're going to start experiencing Batman Arkham City in a new special way.
Well, it's fantastic. It's great.
I'm trying to
We
pick the
can't
accent,
wait,
but I can't
so
place it.
please, have at it.
He sounds like a
The
stereotype.
Batman Arkham
of the
franchise
Italian
is one of the most important pillars of Warner Brothers Interactive Entertainment. And we are
Is it French or
thrilled
Italian?
Swedish.
with
I
its
think.
critical
Swedish. Oh, yeah,
and
Swedish, yeah.
commercial success.
Or something close to there.
Today, we are unveiling
Looks like a villain from Die
Batman
Hard.
Arkham City Armored Edition, a must-have, unique experience on the Wii U. It is my pleasure to introduce Sefton Hill of
Swedish or
Rocksteady
Finnish?
Studio, who shares in our excitement for the franchise to come to the Wii U.
Hill, Game Director of Batman Arkham City, and on behalf of everyone here at Rocksteady Studios, we're extremely excited to have Arkham City come to the Wii U.
Did I mention I'm British?
As you're about to see, the gameplay has been expanded with some awesome new features designed specifically for this new console. In addition, you will find the armored versions of both Batman and Catwoman fully playable. And
It looks good,
exclusive
but I
on
just
the
don't
Wii
want
U.
this to get too gimmicky.
I hope you enjoy
Yeah,
the presentation.
I don't think it
Oh,
will.
Catwoman?
Yeah, Catwoman.
Wow.
I think they are including or ramping up Catwoman's play in the single-player campaign, perhaps.
Now, I'm pleased to introduce Reed Schneider from WB Games Montreal, our studio responsible for the Wii U version of the game. Reed's going to walk you through some of the game's specific features.
Here we go, some Wii U
Thank you, Martin.
specific features.
And thanks to Sefton for the introduction. Hi,
Let's
everyone. I'm here today to give you a brief glimpse at Batman Arkham City Armored Edition. and how the Wii U gamepad will revolutionize how you play the game.
This guy looks like that actor.
A new feature exclusive to the Wii U version
What
is
actor?
the BAT mode.
I don't remember.
During combat, Batman's
Scarecrow.
all-new armored suit
In
will
Bat
extract
mode.
kinetic energy, and soon the BAT meter will fill up until it maxes out. Once the max is reached, players can use the Wii U gamepad to activate BAT mode, making Batman even more powerful and able to dole out more damage.
Cool.
Here, players are faced with a new challenge, a switch that needs to be activated using the newly designed remote control Batarang.
Moving the HUD
After
to
selecting the Gatorade
touchscreen is
from the gadget
really
menu
good idea.
and launching it at the switch, players will be able to
I
use
just
the
hope
Wii
that
U
the
gamepad to
touchscreen,
guide
like,
you with an
when all the
unprecedented
controls on
amount
the
of
touchscreen don't
accuracy.
become too confusing, like with
And
the
finally,
combination of buttons you already
faced
have
with a
on your
room full of
pad.
enemies,
The brain will
Yeah.
adapt to
odds by
it. The
strategically
brain will
placing
adapt.
explosive gel throughout
I
the
think so.
corridor walls.
It'll
But
find a way.
I still can't do it very well with iPod, with like
Now,
iPhone games and
with the
stuff.
explosive
Yeah, but
set,
they're
it's
programmed
just
to be
a matter of
non-responsive.
time for waiting
Sure.
for the perfect time to
They're
attack.
built that way.
With the enemies
Yes.
in place, use the
Anyone
Wii
else
U
ever got
gamepad to
responsible
set
for
explosives
statistical the
off
way
one
that
at a
Batman
time
always like
or all
sprays
at once.
plastic explosive in his own symbol?
To survive Arkham City,
It's-
you'll
it's
need
a
to
stylistic
use
choice.
stealth, gadgets, and blunt force. And with the Wii U gamepad, you'll have access to
But he does
Batman's
it as though, like, it
entire
affects the
arsenal at the touch
explosion.
of a finger.
It does.
The most
It's like his
immersive
version
Batman
of drawing
experience
penises and everything.
Yeah.
has arrived.
If you were Batman, would you not draw
Thank you,
bat
Martin,
symbols on
and thanks
everything?
to the team.
An X would be faster.
It's a
Yeah, but
little
then
up
you're not
to-
X.
team in
You're not
Montreal
X-Man.
and Burbank for all their
Yeah,
hard work.
you're Batman.
At Warner
So,
Bros. Interactive Entertainment,
Charles Xavier
we
can
work
do the
to
X's.
create a slate of games that has something
Batman's
for
got his head
every
up his
type
own
of
arse.
player.
a
Another
rich
of our
millionaire,
key
of course he does.
franchises is Scribblenauts, which appeals to all audiences.
Oh,
proven
Scribblenauts.
as the games have sold more than 4 million units worldwide.
This was good on the
Wow.
DS. I like this
Please
game.
allow me
That'd be
to
interesting.
introduce
Scribblenauts on Wii U.
Console.
Interesting.
of Fifth
I
Cell
would think the
Studio
gamepad
to
would just have
present
like, you know,
Scribblenauts
a keyboard on it,
Unlimited for the Wii
hopefully.
U.
Scribblenauts
Scribblenauts
Unlimited.
Thanks, Martin.
I like this guy's
At
shoes.
this
They're
cell,
red.
we love hearing from
They're
Scribblenauts
awesome.
fans around the world.
I
that
want
the game
them.
gave them an
Summon
experience
Cthulhu.
unlike anything else. Players could write any word
Shotgun
and it would be instantly
Cthulhu.
brought to life. Scribblenauts truly let players' imaginations run wild. Super Scribblenauts went even wilder by expanding on that original concept and
So
throwing
do your
adjectives
shoes.
into the mix. Now, we're bringing the definitive Scribblenauts experience for the first
gonna
time
add
ever
adverbs.
to the Wii U home console.
Did anyone else just end up
This
glitching
game
a
has
chain
unlimited
like over
possibilities for players
obstacles to
explore,
grab stars?
create,
Yep,
and
pretty
share.
much.
Yeah.
Fifth is very pleased to present.
No, it was always sort of
Scribblenauts
a bit
Unlimited.
finicky. It didn't really work.
It was very hard to pull off, but it was the easiest way to do things.
I think it was actually controlling the character himself that was harder than actually solving the puzzles.
Yeah.
No, it's just like whenever you tried to do anything, you just it sort of
Just looking at that whole thing, I'm just like, this looks like Castle Crashers.
when you spawn, like when you create something, it's often just like the way it looks. It doesn't actually act like the item that you create.
Yeah. Like you're like,
Yeah.
that'd be perfect for this. Let's build that. Oh, it doesn't quite work the way I envisioned it.
Race car dog. That is
Huh?
very sadistic. that is
That's awesome.
sick. That is sick.
That's
in
awesome.
both. That is sick in that both the way
Why
it
not
looks,
just
but
create like a
it's also
portable
very
spot
disturbing.
and then drive it to where the star is, and just build the other teleporter on your end, and then just constantly teleport to the star.
And now with an all-new multiplayer mode, the fun
What?
is endless. And
Oh,
finally
multiplayer.
learn the tale behind Maxwell's magic.
What the hell is that thing?
It's a giant
Help
bully.
Maxwell by using the most
Oh,
powerful
finally, a
tool in
story
this
mode.
world. Your imagination.
Maxwell has a girlfriend?
Oh, Maxwell.
You like 8?
How cute.
I can picture a lot of items being used inappropriately
Imagine anything.
with Maxwell and his girlfriend.
And unfortunately, with that
Explore
item creator mode, I predict that you, Ben, are going to be responsible for a majority of them.
Yeah. Yeah. You know what I never thought to try and see if you could create?
Thanks to you and the
Penis.
team for joining
Doesn't
us
work.
up here on stage.
One of the
Doesn't
first things I
work.
tried.
Along those
They've
terrific
thought of that.
titles. I'm sure everyone is looking forward
They
to
would've
getting
had to
their
have.
hands on both.
I don't imagine they would have just created the sprite for a penis.
Thank you.
But now you can.
Yeah, now you can create it yourself.
Yep.
What Martin and Mr. Miyamoto have shown so far is just the start of what's in store for Wii U owners. Let's take a look at more of what's on the way.
This will be a quick montage shot.
I'm fucking pumped.
Oh, Darksiders.
Yeah,
Naturally.
Darksiders.
We already
Very
knew
good.
this was coming.
This is gonna be a launch title, isn't it?
Probably. Oh, Mass Effect!
Mass Effect, yes!
Mass
Oh.
Effect!
Well, I won't be able to
my
import my Shepherd,
I am
but
happy
it'll
to
do.
be on there. I am happy. Now with complete ending, hopefully.
Tank.
Yes.
This looks interesting.
Namco Bandai.
Street
Oh,
Fighter
Tekken.
second. Oh no, Tekken Tag Tournament.
Second Tag Tournament 2.
The mushroom!
Trine 2 Director's Cut. Ah.
This could be fun.
Ninja Gaiden.
Ninja Gaiden residing.
Ninja Gaiden here residing with the sword on your back. Only a ninja with the skills will have you bleeding like that. I'm looking forward to this game.
Aliens, Colonial.
Oh man, really
This is
really
interesting.
want it. Why is it pushed back to next year? That makes me sad.
That Mass Effect, that was a surprise. That was a surprise.
Yeah, that was the crowd was cheering for that one. Come on, give us more.
Give us the finished game.
Adventures featuring
How's the
Batman
character
and
load thing gonna
Mario
work on
may
that?
be eternal,
The what?
but new forms of gaming emerge all the time. In this current generation of home systems, the music and fitness genres came into their own. Wii U will make both of these even better. 5 years ago, I stepped up on stage here at E3 and stepped onto something that looked a lot like a plastic bathroom scale. And even
'Cause it
though
was.
I was focused on beating Mr. Miyamoto, I heard some of you laughing.
Oh, here we go.
Don't
Wii
try
Fit
to
for
deny
Wii U.
it. I heard you. Yes, my body
We all
was
did.
ready.
We all did. But your anus was
Just
not
one
willing.
small step for me was one giant step for expanding the universe
He
of
knows
video
he's
games.
a meme.
Oh, I
Wii
see what he
Fit
did.
and
I
Wii
see what he
Fit
did there.
Plus, with the balance board, led millions of people into video games for the first time. To
I hope they
date,
don't spend too
more
long
than
on this.
43 million copies of Wii
Now
Fit
we're giving it
and
a
Wii
touch
Fit
screen
Plus
and
have been
control
sold
pads.
around the world. The
Really?
Wii
That
Balance
many?
Board introduced a
have picked that.
sophisticated way to
Plenty
measure
of fat
body
actually
people want
have
to
a
stay at
Wii
home,
Fit
not go to
in my
gym.
home.
And now, Wii Fit
Jess has
U
probably sold
adds
like
another
150
valuable
units.
peripheral.
Her on by herself.
This week at E3, we're
Yep, I
focusing
just have to
on
be
the
like,
new
"Hey,
activities inside Wii
Do you
Fit
want this
U.
bathroom scale like thing?
But it will also deliver new
sure.
actions that will leave you happier, livelier, and quite frankly, sweatier. Here's a first look at Wii Fit U.
Great.
Workout, huh?
Sounds like he's talking about
It's
Viagra.
amazing, like how Microsoft tried to do this, and Nintendo's doing the exact same thing, but they're making it sound appealing.
Wii U. Now with
I
sex.
thought that was something else.
Well, it looks like you'll be able to use the old Wii balance board with it, which means we won't have to buy more crap.
Yeah, they've said that. They've said you can use balance boards and nunchucks and Wii remotes. Everything's the same.
Oh, so a Wii Sports type game.
Well, that was always a given.
People are
really.
so gonna end up jumping on it. They're gonna lie.
I know.
They're just gonna break the board.
Yeah, man.
Happens. What's with all these arse shots?
Yes.
Well, the arse shots are fucking sexy.
No one is the guy.
Oi, you can't pick and choose.
I like that chick.
How did he burn that many calories?
It's an
They had
Oh,
sex in
big-
between.
Yeah.
From actually going to the gym and actually doing some of these exercises, that one that he's doing now is actually a lot harder than it looks.
Hold that.
And he was playing a game with his butt. That's something.
Yeah.
I'm uploading my run
Say.
plays for you.
Pedometer.
Just need a few more rounds.
So now
You
they can
exercise
talk
outside of the
apparently.
Wii?
That's cheating.
It is.
What a
This.
cheating
Probably
bitch.
just shook it.
And he's still playing.
I can just picture like someone going, "Yeah, I'm gonna beat this Wii U Fit game shakes their pedometer for like 3 days on end, and
Yeah.
look at like the best scores.
If there's one thing that people don't particularly
events,
get
new
competitive
exercise
over, it's how
routines,
fit
and that
they
new
are.
Fit meter
Yeah.
and off TV play, they all make the Wii Fit phenomenon original all over again.
But I can't believe I'm saying this.
Over
That
the
actually
past several
looks
years, game designers mined a rich
can't believe
new
I'm saying
bed
that.
of content based on music and
I
the
wouldn't mind
universal
giving it a shot.
appeal of performing music.
Yeah, same.
Can I play it with
Showing
you,
off your
Jess?
dance moves, shouting into
Oh,
a
yeah.
microphone.
Definitely.
It proves
better
that
not do
almost
Wii
everyone
Music
wants
U.
to be a rock star.
Connect, piss off, you're
But in
done.
most
This
cases,
is the
there was a
replacement.
clear dividing line
Yep.
between being on stage and just looking on. One person acting and everyone else watching.
Uh-oh.
Wii U owners will find a different approach with
What
Sing.
could this be?
It's the performance game where everyone plays.
Sing.
When we set out to make Sing, we wanted to set out making
Acapella
something really
hero.
interesting.
Working crazy. This will be called You Sing.
Oh my God, I
something
hate
like
this
that.
song.
additional screen
So
there.
So
this is-
here's my number.
And it would kind of
Call
I
me
think it's just
baby.
being called Sing, and like this is obviously going to be like the Sing Star type game.
Yeah.
What a hipster place. Look at it. They're in a warehouse.
A
Oh,
warehouse.
so it's like karaoke where the gamepad gives you the lyrics. Wow.
I like how she's like performing and
You
everyone's
don't
doing
have-
the knuckle, you know?
It's yeah, you like they're dancing, but it's like there's no motion sensor. Why are they doing that?
They're gonna make it look fun, okay? Because otherwise
Let's
it's just
join in
a girl
if you guys.
singing by herself.
Hey, I just met you, and this crazy. Then
You want
here's
this,
my
baby?
number, so call me maybe.
I honestly don't
Sorry.
know the song. This is the first time I've ever heard it.
Everyone join in, clap
I'm
along,
like
guys.
Terrible
I'm like
song.
singing the
Interact
abridged
with this.
version from Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged.
Sing is definitely a game you're going to want in your collection. You're going to want to play this with your
Why are
friends
they
and
actually doing the
family, and it's
movements though?
definitely
Like,
gonna help create a bit of a party
it
vibe.
won't
Well, it's
track
probably
them.
there's a camera on the tablet. That would probably be. Although I don't know how.
Yeah, but that would coordinate 7 people. You know.
I think it's because they're having a party and they're having fun.
We told
When
you
especially
that
looking
today's
at it as a
presentation-
social thing, not a
I
sitting
would-
in the
Wii
basement
U
by
games.
I
yourself
would get
thing.
that if it's more than just pop
But
songs.
But we
Like if
don't
it's like got some
intend
really
to
hardcore
entirely
death metal.
ignore
You
the
know.
millions of Nintendo 3DS fans. So with 3DS news, please
I like
welcome
this guy's
NOA's
Twitter picture down here. He's got like a
Executive
leg,
Vice President of
like
Sales and Marketing,
banging.
Scott
Cool
Brown.
3DS.
Okay.
Glad they're not ignoring this.
Scott Moffat. Nice name.
So
Yeah,
Scott,
man.
we've carved out a few moments
The mall.
for you
It's
to
like
do
Phil.
your 3DS thing here on stage.
Shit, he does.
Have at it.
But
Thanks.
yeah,
Thanks a lot, Reggie.
He's like a more handsome
A couple
Phil.
of minutes?
he is.
Where's the love?
Except not really handsome.
Yeah, scary
He
looking.
does look like a bit of a James Bond villain, though, doesn't he?
Let's face it.
Especially in the suit.
You and I
So does
know,
Phil.
A couple of minutes
Yeah.
isn't nearly enough to say all the things
Phil looks
I
like
need
a
to say
photo villain, though.
about Nintendo.
Don't give him too
I
much
think
credit.
it's
Phil,
like
Phil
Phil
would be a
wore-
So
Bond
it's a
villain.
good thing
If
I
Phil
have
wore
my
a
own
Santa
show
suit and sat in a
just
van,
for
he would probably get
3DS
arrested.
fans. And it's
Phil would
already
be like a
set.
Saturday morning cartoon
Live
villain at best.
Tomorrow night at 6
Alright, let's see what
p.m.
this is.
Pacific, a full hour devoted just to new Nintendo 3DS games. First party and
Another
third
show.
party.
Okay, folks, it looks
It'll
like
be
we might have
webcast
another show
live
to cover.
at E3.
Told you.
Nintendo.com, as well as on our
Post-E3 show.
Facebook.
But it'll be a
fan pages.
webcast.
And you're all invited, of course, to follow the action.
So a
online.
3DS conference. Interesting.
3DS conference.
But
It was
that
at
doesn't
6
mean we
p.m.
can't have a little fun
American
here.
Central, was it? Or
Yep.
So we'll
Pacific.
start with
Only
3
Eastern.
Nintendo
No,
first-party
Pacific,
titles.
yeah.
I like how
And
we've
I'll
organized.
begin
Figure out what time it is
with
for
That
one
makes
that
it
was
10
announced
a.m. again.
recently.
That was when.
An entirely new
Well, we'll
2D
track it.
Super
We'll do it.
Mario for 3DS.
No, 11 a.m.
Yeah.
It's
That's good.
clearly
That's good for
different
us.
From the new Wii U
Why are they
Mario
using the
game
red DS
that
as the
Reggie talked about
spokesperson now?
earlier.
The blue one was always the best.
What you can't help but notice
Hell no, the black one.
is that this Mario
Hmm.
is
Completely
all
different.
about the
The
gold.
title's pretty much the same.
Even
Yeah, man.
Mario
Whoa.
himself.
It looks the same to me,
Gold
to be
coins
honest.
are everywhere. Every time you turn around. And
Gold.
you'll even be able to generate more
It's the
of
gold
them
edition.
just by what you do.
I'm getting a
within the game.
DuckTales feel from this.
Super Mario goes to El Dorado.
In a year like this,
Oh my god, he's gone
when
golden.
everyone
This is
will be
totally
going
something
for
out
the
of Gundam.
gold.
And he's
It's
got
gonna
fire,
be
and he's got
hard
his
to
fire
beat
hands. Like
Mario.
when the G
So
Gundam
I
goes
will try to
golden, like
explain
he has
all the
burning
depth
hands,
to this great game here
like
today.
erupting burning finger.
You're the
That's
only body. You're the only person
But I
that would have
will
linked
during
Mario
our
to
3DS
Gundam in
event
this chat.
tomorrow.
Yes.
But
So
I
hope
guarantee
you'll
the
all
Japanese
tune in
guys who
then.
made this were probably thinking of
But
it
I
a
do
little
want to
bit.
announce that new Super
Maybe.
Mario Brothers 2
I'm not
will be
going to say
available
that they
here in the
weren't, but
US
I find it
on
unlikely that they
August
would have been.
19th.
I think they thought it was a very convenient.
August
comparison to draw.
19th in the US.
Now, Mario has always been one of the most
yeah,
loved
Paper Mario.
and
Let's see
recognized
this.
characters
Yes,
in video
Paper
games.
Mario. Woo!
But about a decade
Please be an
ago,
RPG.
players began to see him in a slightly different way. The reason
Bring
was
back
the
Gino.
arrival of Paper Mario, a game that added a role-playing element to the action.
Paper Mario Sticker Star.
And a Mario who seemed like he was built with nothing more than a paintbrush
Interesting.
and a pair of scissors. Now, Paper Mario himself is evolving. Not only due to 3D,
All right, we're up to 14 games
but
now.
also because of a simple
Wow.
but strategic new element: stickers. The game environments still seem like shoebox dioramas, but this all-new Paper Mario world is plastered
Is this
with
like what they did with Smash
innocent-looking
Bros?
stickers. But they're
Maybe.
not just for display. You'll collect them by
RPG.
pulling them off the scenery, and they become your battle commands. Choose a shoe sticker
Oh,
to
okay,
stomp on an enemy,
that's actually pretty cool.
or a hammer
This is
sticker
cool.
to whack away.
Ah, sweet.
They can also help reveal
This
new
looks
ways
a lot
to
like the
escape
combat
danger
system in the
in
original
game,
Super Mario RPG.
or to find secret places.
Yeah. I was
as
gonna
well
say
as
it's
hidden
very
items.
Final Fantasy-esque.
Yeah,
This
I
Paper
agree with that
Mario
actually.
retains all the fun of the originals, but with even more game depth.
Hey, what do you know? Toads are useful
So
now.
Paper Mario Sticker Star arrives
Wait, some of them
both
gave you
both
stars
physically and
in Mario
digitally
64.
this holiday season.
Meh.
Vaporize.
So we've been talking a lot about Mario.
But the stars didn't do
In
anything in
fact,
that game.
it's enough
They were
to
just
make
generic
a little brother
collectible.
not
They
named Mario
took you to the roof where Yoshi
feel
was.
just a little bit left out. And I think you
No, they
know
weren't. That was the
what I'm
Bob-ombs.
talking about.
Yeah, but if you didn't get all the stars, you
What
couldn't get the
Nintendo 3DS doesn't have enough of yet,
Go
and
Ouija.
what it's about to get a healthy dose of, is Luigi.
Hell yeah.
Luigi?
Yes, the little
Go
brother
Luigi.
is back,
Underdog.
and he's more spooked than ever.
Retitled as Dark Moon.
And why not?
Okay,
First of
Luigi's
all,
Mansion.
He now needs to
2.
travel through multiple mansions, each with its own mission-based challenges. The going will be tougher due to new puzzles and an even heavier emphasis on ghost-catching action.
That's different.
And of course, just Luigi's luck, there are even new kinds of ghosts. And you won't be able to beat them unless you devise just the right capture strategies. Now this whole adventure becomes even eerier in 3D. So all the ghost hunting action begins at launch this holiday season.
Ghostbusters.
Okay,
Just remember,
again,
guys,
So that's a
don't
very
cross
quick
the
look
streams.
at 3 Nintendo titles. We'll be talking about more live online tomorrow.
I'm real keen for
And we will
that.
also be giving
Been hanging
several
for that since they
third-party
announced it
titles
last year.
the spotlight they deserve. So be sure to join us
They're
at
showing a fair amount. 3DS. What are they going to show tomorrow?
I'm enjoying this.
And because somebody
well, it's
decided
3DS.
to go
Fingers
out
crossed the
a
new
little
Fire
bit of time
Emblem.
here with you today. I can't
Smile.
even start to detail the tremendous slate.
Majora's Mask
third-party
3DS.
games
Majora's Mask
also
3DS.
Oh, hell yeah, that'd be nice.
to
Majora's Mask
Nintendo
3DS.
3DS. But I can promise you this: tune in tomorrow, and there's
No,
a lot more
third-party
to
games they're
see
gonna show.
and hear. So before I turn it back over to
Okay,
Reggie,
will do.
let's just take a quick peek at some of the third-party lineup. Thanks a lot, everybody.
Okay, this is the third party stuff.
Yes.
Third party.
Let's do a count of how many Ubisoft things there will be.
Assassin's Creed on there.
Castlevania?
Lords of Shadow, Mirror of Fate. This looks nice.
That seems like a really clumsy title.
Epic Mickey?
Yes, I was writing about this today.
What the
Did
hell?
did anyone play Mickey's Castle of Illusions on the Sega?
Scribblenauts Unlimited?
Oh, it's on 3DS as well as Wii U.
I think they're different versions though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kingdom Hearts naturally. In Tron, that's kind of funny to me though. No, that wasn't actually much.
Ah, bummer. We've seen most of those already.
But let's face it, it's the first party stuff we
Thanks,
care
Scott.
about.
Yeah.
Last year we told you that Lego City would come
Oh, that's still
to Wii U.
Epic Mickey and Scribblenauts.
And it will do
Has my
so
attention.
in an open world
Lego City?
employing the Wii U gamepad as a multi-purpose crime-fighting tool, and it's the key to both exploration and competing missions. Take a look.
Crime fighting tool.
Hmm.
Oh, actually, do you guys ever
Interesting.
remember an old PC game called Lego Island? I remember. I used to play that on the computer.
Yeah.
Sounds quite familiar.
I played the hell out of that for some reason.
out.
I'm getting a flashback to that right now.
I had that set.
I'm getting an absolute flashback to Lego Island.
You better be able to shoot pizzas at people.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, this is that Lego GTA, isn't it?
It is.
You got some Prince of Persia stuff going on here.
Yep.
I like Lego.
And a little bit of a mix of LA Noire in here.
I like her accent. She's sexy.
A little, the Southern Belle accent.
To it.
Yeah.
Her mouth's painted on though, Lynn.
I don't give a shit.
You'll find a way. Her head actually comes off, so.
Yeah, man.
His hand's gonna come out. It's amazing how like Lego can make something hugely violent seem so innocent.
I know. These games are like representative of every kid's imagination when playing with Lego.
I also like the fact that the main character, like this is one of the first time the Lego games have actually had voice acting in them, and it's actually quite entertaining so far.
Yeah, it's not bad at all.
You saw the part where it was flying down through the thing. He was like, "Why was that fan even there? It didn't do anything."
This game looks friggin' fun.
I know, right?
You're a legend!
Jace McCain. Apparently.
Apparently he's a legend.
Hello, protagonist.
Ooh. Ooh.
Is that a wool pipe?
Yes.
That's pretty cool.
The crowd ate that up.
We're also happy
That
to
is my
announce
childhood
that an
reinvented.
exclusive portable version of Lego City Undercover is also in the works. With a
The 3DS
unique
version as well.
Storyline, new missions, much more content. It's the same great franchise, but a different game. And of course, the only place it could happen in
So a
full
different game.
glasses-free 3D is on the Nintendo 3DS.
Which we know because we
Our
have a 3DS.
goal with Wii U this
Most of us
year,
would by this point.
as it was with Wii 6 years ago, is to provide new and engrossing game experiences for every type of player, from the hardest of the core to the newest of the newbies. Among our third-party publishers, probably none has adopted the something for everyone approach as thoroughly as Ubisoft.
Naturally.
And that's obvious
Oh,
with
Ubisoft
what
probably
they've
already
got
leaked
This is gonna
cooking
be some.
for Wii
This is
U.
gonna be some Rayman and Assassin's
So,
Creed
to
stuff.
do the explaining, please welcome Yves Guillemot, CEO
Rayman Legends,
of
we've already
Ubisoft.
seen it.
Just please, no more Rabbids games.
There is a Rabbids
I
game.
think they're happy with the
No, there's a
reboot.
Rayman and then there's
so
a
much for joining
separate
Yeah.
Rabbids game.
I'm pretty sure I heard about a Rabbids game being released for this.
Really honored to be
Crap.
here today.
So, I understand you've
Okay,
brought
he
some
also
games
sounds
with
like
you.
a
Please tell
Bond
us some
villain.
more. How do you feel about the Wii U?
If you watched
They're all
the
Bond
Ubisoft
villains.
thing earlier, you would
Nintendo has
understand.
successfully
Anyone with a
brought
European
millions
accent
of
is a
new
Bond
players
villain.
to the
Yeah.
gaming
Definitely.
industry.
What does that say about Europeans?
The new Wii U console is an important innovation that will continue this great legacy and inspire many more people.
That's why I'm
to
cautious
discover
of
the
European
fun of
women.
video games.
This guy
Like-
doesn't actually seem so much like a
Designed
Bond
to be
villain as he
connected,
seems like
the Wii
a
U
Bond
gamepad
snitch, like one of
has an
those like
intuitive
contacts that
touch
Bond would go to shake
interface,
down.
making social gaming
Yeah.
simple and welcoming. So further, the games like Zombie U,
Welcoming.
Rayman Legend, and
Zombie U.
players playing the same game can interact with different content.
I like this body language going on here.
across
How
two different screens.
Yves isn't looking
Working
up
together
to
or challenging each other.
Reggie all that
They will
much.
be taking part
Like,
in
he's
the
tilted his head a little bit, but he hasn't tilted all the way at Reggie.
asymmetric gameplay.
It's not a,
So what do
and
I
it's
think
also
about
I'm
the
trying to figure
console?
out whether is this
It's
guy just really
accessible,
short, or is Reggie really huge?
I think it's
Reggie
both.
is huge.
Gonna go.
So it's
Yeah,
a
it's huge.
revolution.
All right.
And the thing I wanted to say today is coming from our creators in Ubisoft.
Look at him.
is thank
He looks like a hobbit compared to him.
Those are fantastic words.
Mm.
Thank you very much. And you brought some games for us
Thank
to play
you.
today.
I didn't know
Yes, we
Ubisoft
did. And,
Central was
I
located
would
in the
like to
Shire.
ask Xavier to
I can still
come
see that
and show
hot
you
pink
all the games
shirt
we have. I'm
sitting
sure
down.
you
in
Yeah,
the crowd.
take your shirt off, Blake. It's annoying me.
Okay, was he actually going to show us anything, or oh, yeah?
Thank you, Eve.
No, he just talked about it.
Thank you, Eve.
Xavier.
He talked about what they already showed at their
Reggie?
Ubisoft event.
Please don't go anywhere, and don't worry, I promise. I
Okay,
won't
this
make you
guy might
dance.
show something.
Well, that's about the only thing I've not done on this stage.
These guys are like 264 dudes
So,
right there.
Now you're going to
Yeah.
become the ultimate puppet master.
Right, we're
Let's
about
start.
up to 20
Great.
games so far, so
The Puppet Master.
they
I
say
like the
there's
sound
another
of
4
that.
to come.
So, first,
That is a
let me
French
get the
accent.
Dance crew in here.
Just Dance 4.
Dancers, please.
Just Dance 4.
Please no Usher.
So in Just Dance 4,
They better
you have
not
the
bring
ability
Usher.
to
Usher comes
change
back out.
choreography
Hey.
in real time.
Why am I
And
single,
these are the
guys?
hottest moves from all the Just Dance games. So when you see
No,
four
just some
dancers on the
dances.
screen,
I like their
then
legs.
select the move you want
I
them
love
to
this
perform.
one.
Dude.
The Indian whip, yeah. And then it goes on
Do the girls have to wear those obnoxious glasses?
I'm assuming so.
Yes.
I hate those glasses.
Reggie, yeah.
Hipster glasses.
How do people see out of them? Do they, like, inhibit vision?
Yeah, they do.
Oh, the Rasputin, you're very mean, Reggie.
Then why the hell would you wear them?
Very mean.
Very hard to
Because they're
perform.
just so awesome.
They're not awesome. They're inhibiting
Next girly move,
and
yeah,
dangerous.
some girly move. This is there.
Russian donk.
There is a Superman there. You play the
So
Superman.
I don't get
Good
what
idea.
what's Reggie doing?
Power snap.
Reggie's picking the kind of dance for them to do.
Oh, right.
A list of
So
them.
next it will
He's
be
trolling
Okay.
them. He's going, how can I make these guys look like
perform a
retards?
striker pose.
You know what I just realized? Yeah, look,
That's a new
you just
thing.
saying that. A lot of these games
We
are just
put
going to
in
be
the
for
wheel.
trolls who want to like muck with the other players as much
The
as they
pose you
can.
want the dancer
Yep.
to perform,
I'm
and
just
then
gonna like
you
just
say that
spam
it's
like 3 fingers over the things
Strike
like
pose.
as whatever I can.
as long as you finish, yes, then you reward one
That's
of the
how they
players.
appeal to the
There you go.
hardcore, is to
That was great. Thank you,
give them
dancer.
more
Thank
These
you.
dances
Thank
sound
you.
great.
I'm gonna buy this game just so like whenever I have a house party with
And
lots
Reggie
of
got
people.
to choose how
Everyone
long,
plays
like
something.
How
that
did you
striker
like being
pose
the
thing
puppet
fell,
master?
and like 2 of them
Being the
fell
Puppet
over.
Master,
That's
it's
awesome.
kind of like running Nintendo of America.
Well, there are plenty of other very interesting features that you will be able to discover
It's like I
in Just
pulled out
Dance 4 on
like
our
the
booth.
stops there.
So please come.
I love this guy.
So now that we've seen what Ubisoft can bring to family friends
This
thanks to the
is
Wii
a
U,
conference.
let's see what we've cooked up
Yeah,
for
this
more
is what
hardcore gamers.
Microsoft should have done.
With
I
our
love
new
this
IP,
Bernie
Sony.
-DG guys
This game,
Twitter.
Mediation done.
one bite and you're
I don't think Sony could have done
But
something this
thankfully,
good.
Zombie U. Here we go.
gamepad is your
Now this
all-in-one
I'm
survival
interested in.
kit.
This would, if it's
Let's
any
show it
good,
to
it
you.
would make me to buy it on day one.
I wonder if they're gonna release like a collector's edition just like that picture.
I do
That'd
like
be
the
sexy.
tagline.
How long will you survive?
8 out.
Forever.
It's co-op, so so there'll probably be like a little bit of a Left 4 Dead feel to this.
That's cool.
Oh, that's sick.
This game's
Graph-
sexy.
Graphics are very good, especially for a Ubisoft title.
Especially for a Nintendo title.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, Nintendo titles gonna look this good from now on.
I hope that it's not like Red Steel where, you know, the trailer looked fucking good and like all the stuff they showcased for it looked awesome and then it sucked ass.
Well, yeah, therein lies the difference. Like all of this looks pretty and like, without doubt, looks fantastic. My concern, like my big concern with the Wii U, and this would be like their one downfall, is the control styling. Like, if this control scheme doesn't work out for them, then the whole system's going to be screwed.
Yeah.
But I'm pleasantly optimistic though.
They actually,
Yeah, Sam.
if people support them enough, like if the developers don't, like third-party devs don't just bail like they did with the Wii,
So,
it's
Agreed.
got to have
if you
term
think
support.
you're
That's
up to the
what'll keep
challenge,
it going.
please come to
Yeah.
our booth and see how long you can survive this zombie apocalypse. Before we leave, Reggie, one last thing. Backstage, I was told by your marketing
So if
team,
you were like
play
good
this
enough,
game.
person to help me
if you were
demonstrate
good enough to
this last
survive like
feature.
the entire E3
Place
at
the
their
camera in
booth,
front of your
what did you
face
get?
And
A free Wii U.
It's going to
I think
zombify his
you've been
face.
zombified.
Oh, that's cool.
Looking
Oh, this is
good,
awesome.
Reggie.
That is
Looking
really
very
cool.
good.
I like French food.
But before things get out of hand, let's leave you with this last video.
Look at his real face, like on the left. Like, look what he's doing.
Yeah.
I'm hungry now.
You scare me, Reggie.
Oh god, that's sinister.
It's more from his face, like
it's talking out of his nose.
I'm coming to eat you.
That's pretty damn cool. Right,
Assassin's Creed 3, we'll do this.
I'm writing these down as they come. Rabbit's Land, yeah.
You know what? I don't hate the rabbits, and I feel like I should.
Your Shape
Your
2013.
Shape.
Rayman Legends.
Want.
Sports Connection.
I like how they get the most hipsterish looking douches to act in these commercials.
Avengers Battle for Earth. What if a Spider-Man?
What's disappointing about this trailer is there's no Deadpool in it.
Maybe he'd be unlockable.
Hoping so.
This year, Nintendo
Ubisoft have a good lineup for this console.
with exclusive content online, including key developer interviews, newly announced game trailers for the Wii U, and daily updates from the Nintendo booth on the E3 convention floor. It's as close as you can get without actually being here. With
I
programs
think if we're drawing towards the end, there should be one massive announcement.
Yeah, I think so. Like they did Donkey Kong a couple of years back.
Majora's Mask. Majora's Mask. Majora's Mask 3DS. Come on.
Almost all the classic Nintendo franchises came together in a virtual theme park. And if that theme park became a way to start demonstrating the gaming magic of the Wii U
That ninja's running and...
Is this going to be like a real theme park?
that would be Nintendo Land.
I'm not thinking
When
about
the
Wii U
Wii
gamepads
first
with a real
arrived,
theme park.
It took Wii Sports Tennis to explain the underlying appeal.
How did they
When you
set up
played
the
it,
set that
For
quickly?
the first
Ninjas.
time, you got it. For Wii U,
I have set
Nintendo
ninjas.
Land does the same
Yeah, man.
thing. Play it, and you begin to understand. With it, the integrated second screen takes on fuller meaning.
Oh, this is the Wii
And the
Sports.
person who understands this
Maybe.
better than anyone is the driving force behind three
Maybe it's going to be
important
like the game that comes
Nintendo
with it.
properties.
Yeah, he said
Animal
this is the one
Crossing,
that sort of teaches you the
3
possibilities.
Nintendo properties.
and Wii Sports Resort.
Animal Crossing, Wii
And he's
Sports.
also the Wii
Animal
U
Crossing?
software producer, Mr. Tatsuya Eguchi. So please welcome him along with Jonathan Yeckley
So the developer
of
that made
Nintendo's
those.
Treehouse.
Ah.
Katsuya Eguchi.
So I'm guessing Nintendo Land is going to be like the Wii Sports of Wii U.
I'm
And
assuming
how
that's
it
what I'm
teaches
guessing.
people how to play it, sort of thing.
Nintendo Land gathers
That'd be
Yeah,
nice.
that's
based on many
Where's
of the most
Iwata?
popular
We haven't seen
franchises into a
him yet.
Nintendo
He'll
theme.
come
I don't
out
think-
at the end.
Yeah, I want to be at the
These
end.
attractions borrow atmosphere, the character of the original titles, and rearrange them into completely new types of play. Your Mii visits the theme park, and your Mii will change into a new costume for each attraction. You'll enjoy that attraction as a character in that world.
If you guys look at the very top
That's
of the,
Nintendo Land.
like when they on the zoom out, they've got like little
Nintendo
emblems
Land
from
is a
like
single
different
game
game series
that
on
brings
the top of
together
the
different
set.
attractions.
Like there's
Oh,
a
really?
Triforce there. There's a morph ball.
We have 5 of those attractions.
There's like the
Ah.
smile of the flower, which is from Yoshi's Story.
Among these 5,
everyone's convincing that Zelda has not
look,
appeared.
Animal Crossing, Sweet Day, and
Zelda
Luigi's
Battle
Ghost
Quest.
Mansion.
Animal
There it
Crossing.
is.
Multiplayer attractions that there is no mistaking get everyone
Huh.
excited. We will also show the single-player attraction, Donkey Kong.
So these are all like
Crash
it's like a mini game collection thing, hey?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like a Nintendo themed mini game collection. That's pretty badass.
In
It's like
Yeah.
Wii Sports, but with like
use the
other
Wii U
properties into
gamepad
it, I guess.
to hit targets with throwing stars. And it may
To
be
fling
familiar
ninja
to
stars.
those of you who
You'd
saw
be
last
flicking
year's
that
Wii
off the
console.
tablet,
Yeah,
and
we saw this sort of thing in the trailer.
yeah.
Yeah, but it didn't look like this.
Well,
Actually, it looks pretty cool.
there were 3 objectives that I set
Nice
at
fun
the
little
starting
mini game.
construction of Nintendo Land. The first was to create unprecedented new forms of multiplayer gameplay by taking advantage of the Wii U gamepad. Second, since we were creating a theme park, I also wanted people to enjoy it to the fullest. whether visiting with friends and family,
How big do you
or
think that screen is?
playing competitively by themselves.
3.5
What was that?
inches?
Finally, I wanted Nintendo Land
I'm not sure.
to be a place visitors from all around the world could gather. And I want the visitors to really sense that. What will make this a reality is Miiverse, our effort to unite living rooms and people playing games all around the world. As for what role
So it's compatible with Miiverse.
Yeah.
I'd like to talk about that in detail during tonight's developers round.
There's a lot of continuity in that, which is admirable.
I'm just gonna picture a lot of Miis walking around with like penises on their faces and stuff.
You would, man.
I imagine that's how the Wii U theme park is going to end up.
are met in Nintendo Land.
You know, like Chewbacca and some guy with a penis face.
What kind of new multiplayer
I've seen some very, very creative Miis.
will be possible?
There's been some awesome
when one
ones.
player with the Wii U gamepad joins a group of players who are playing with Wii remotes. Clearly, the player with the Wii U gamepad
Wii remotes?
takes on a special role.
Yeah, man. If you remember when they announced it, they said it would be backwards compatible.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
But from a different perspective, with different
But I wasn't familiar with the idea of it being backwards compatible with the controllers as well. Oh wait, yeah, they did that with the Wii and the GameCube, didn't they?
Yeah.
Yep.
Makes sense.
To offer an example, I'd like to demonstrate one of
But
the
it wasn't built into
attractions
core
on
gameplay.
the show floor, Luigi's Ghost Mansion.
Yes, please.
Have you ever walked nervously down the corridors?
Damn it, I wanted the Zelda one. Fuck you guys.
Suddenly feel something behind
Actually, this Nintendo Land might be where all those concept mini games they showed off last year, like the Catch Me and that sort of thing. This might be where they went.
Yeah.
And that Zelda fighting the spider shit.
This attraction, much
To
like
Nintendo's credit, they were all able to keep very, very tight-lipped about this. Like, a lot of surprises in this
we
conference.
better work together
Yeah, man.
or else.
Not most of this was not even like known.
Yeah.
Ubisoft didn't even leak it.
Yeah, not even Ubisoft were able to leak this. The kings of leaking were not even able to leak this.
The valve was shut tight.
Yeah.
Not even Ubisoft could unscrew it.
If you look closely at the center screen, which represents the big TV, compared to the side screens showing the gamepad view,
Is this frozen to you guys as well? Or?
they're quite different.
Yeah, I think they just paused it, that's all.
Okay.
Yeah, I think they paused it.
Oh, there we go, yeah.
But the other players cannot see the ghost. In the four corners, you
that's
see the
clever.
human players. And in the center is the ghost. Now look at the main screen. The ghost is not here. The people
Sounds like
playing on the
Pac-Man.
main screen cannot see the ghost.
Yeah, I was thinking that too.
Fighting against an enemy you can't see.
So no screen cheating.
Seems like a truly one-sided
Mhm.
advantage.
That's like the main concept of
But
the
the
game.
remotes rumble when the
Yeah,
ghost
actually,
is
they
near.
nailed that.
So, if the teammates don't cooperate by talking to each other, when the
Dun,
ghost is
dun,
near,
dun,
they won't
dun.
be able to track it down. Their objective is to shine their flashlights on the ghost to damage the ghost until they defeat it.
Why don't they just like stand in one spot and spin around in a circle?
Too long,
So
the
wait,
batteries
hang
will
on.
run out.
Can the ghosts like hit back?
When the flashlight beam hits the ghost,
Because this is where you have to hunt down the ghost. Is it possible for the ghost to?
meter starts at
I
100,
don't know. Maybe.
the entire time.
I assume they move around
If it reaches
Yeah.
try
zero,
and get you.
the ghost loses.
No, but the ghost is being controlled by the guy with the gamepad.
There you go. The ghost has killed someone.
Okay, the ghost
Oh,
has
yeah.
attacked one of the humans.
Or the ghost has
When
died.
this
One of
happens,
them.
the human faints, and when you faint, you can't walk
There
around
we go.
anymore.
See?
If all four humans are down at the same
Ah,
time,
that
the
adds to
ghost
the horror
wins.
theme.
Here you can see the other players shining their flashlights on the one
Ah,
who
so
fainted.
it's Left 4 Dead style.
If you do this long enough,
In
the player
Captain.
who fainted will wake up
Oh, so
again.
like if you down someone, you can use him as like a bait to lure the other humans in to get killed.
Your team
Yeah, that's smart. Resurrection.
Oh, man.
Oh, but as they're shining their lights on their partner, their batteries are running low. As the batteries run low, the power of the flashlight gets weaker until it goes out altogether. Before you lose all power, you'll need to get
Oh, dear.
batteries. But of course, the ghost will also guess at this and may be lying in wait, so you have to be careful. See? The ghost attacked when they were
Boo,
doing all they could to
motherfucker.
revive their fallen comrade.
I would put the guy like in the middle of the thing and just like take him one of the entrances.
The fact that you're trying to strategize the game now means it's a good game.
Yeah.
They have to tell the players around them to watch out and help in their own revival. Here, the players have
I like it how like game developers are trying to make, you know, these massive blockbuster games, and Nintendo's just built this simple thing, and they're already like taking us by storm.
And as the ghost race to get away.
Well, I'm completely sold. Wii U is a day one purchase for me.
Me too, actually. Last year when this thing was first announced, I was very, very cynical. Now
Same.
Now
I'm sold.
I am sold. I'm sold.
Viewers at home, we're not sucking Nintendo's dick. These are our legitimate reactions.
Try it out on the show floor.
For more information, please view the Microsoft
Yeah, Dustin's not here, so you can be guaranteed that he would be the only one who would literally doing it for the purpose of the sucking. But
The only one featuring Nintendo characters is Nintendo Land. Before we leave, please take one more look.
alright, let's see what we got here. Nintendo Land featuring Zelda, Luigi's Mansion.
I want to explore this Nintendo Land.
I want it now.
Hey, there's something
Yeah.
from
Yeah, it said Pikmin.
Big enemy there.
Look at the symbols like that are above. They can probably give you a
Yeah.
hint.
Yoshi,
Oh, yeah.
Zelda.
Yoshi?
Yoshi egg, yeah. What's that?
No, they put
That
the
looks
tab
like
over
a,
it, so they
a
haven't
metal
shown us yet.
Ridley there.
Oh yeah.
A leaf?
Is that a Star Fox thing?
Possibly.
Animal Crossing is a leaf.
Yeah, Animal Crossing's a leaf. Oh, Metroid.
Oh, the flower's Pikmin.
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah, that's Thomas's face, yeah.
Swear I just seen something look like a shy
This
guy.
reminds me of Summer Wars. Do you know Oz?
Yeah,
in
yeah,
that?
I was thinking that too.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
Damn.
I'm happy to
I'm
announce
impressed.
that in this
Very
theme
impressed.
park, there's no waiting. Nintendo Land will launch at the same time as the Wii U hardware this holiday.
That's fantastic.
Just as with Wii,
They were smart. They'd
start
soft bundle
playing
it with
Nintendo Land
or
and
hard
you
bundle.
start
My
understanding
jeans are
Wii
stained.
U. Those of you on site here in LA have an advantage. You can walk right over to the convention center today and play for yourself.
Still want
Unfortunately,
one more big
those
Yeah,
tuning
wait
in
3
don't
hours to
have
play.
that opportunity, so we've prepared.
Does anyone have a
the next
TARDIS I
best
could
thing.
borrow?
The minute we're done on stage here
Okay,
today,
just do apartment
coming
and
up
freeze yourself
momentarily,
for the next day.
you'll
6
be
months.
able to dive deeper into the world
Hold
of
on.
Nintendo Land. And also Wii Fit U
Really?
and Batman Arkham City Armored Edition and Zombie U. It's all part of Nintendo All Access at E3, available
Fuck you, E3
at
attendees. Fuck you hard.
e3.nintendo.com and via Facebook, Twitter,
I get the feeling that
and
they want to
YouTube.
show off more of this. They're just
So even
bound by the time
remotely, you'll
constraints.
be able to
Yeah.
get a better sense
Yeah.
of the Wii U
That's why they got all these
gamepad
other conferences and stuff.
see its integrated second screen in action. And when you do, you'll
I just can't help but
realize
think,
that
like, this
there's
shit's
nothing
all
else
over last
quite
year's
like it.
conference.
Definitely.
Can you imagine
Last year
Wii
they
U
had
as
fuck
a
all to
Wii
show.
universe?
And that
This
was
year
still
they
the
put
best.
so
That
much to
small
show.
They just said,
touchscreen
this is
in
the
your
Wii U, and
hands
then
is
just
the
left it at that.
portal that
Yeah.
transports
Well,
you
it
to
still got me
places
really
you've
excited.
never been before.
Like,
Too.
really
It's the
excited.
tool of
This is
together.
just making
Hello, obvious Christmas purchase.
Games played out on a big screen
Hmm.
and small screen together. Families in the same room, today distracted
They've
by
definitely
their
learned their
personal
lesson from the
devices,
3DS,
will
where they're
soon
actually
be
obviously
enjoying
going to have a
time
really strong launch
truly
lineup of games.
together.
And they're hyping it a lot.
Yeah.
And friends
Yeah.
interacting online.
They know that they
with
know
games
that
providing
killed the
a
3DS.
new
Not killed it,
social
but
link
it didn't help.
will feel more
Well, after their
together.
like most recent loss statement, they're just like, look, we need to
In a
push
world
this
with
really
more
hard, and they're doing a good
obligations
job
and
of it.
less time,
Picking Reggie as the
with
spokesman for the
technologies
whole
that
thing,
push
like
us
as the
away
introduction
from the
for it, was a
personal
very smart move,
contact
in
we
my opinion.
desire,
Yeah.
the promise of Wii U
Nintendo
is
are
simple.
just very, very, very
Together,
intelligent. They're very in
better.
touch with their fan base. They know exactly what
that,
they're doing.
Thank you.
You know, by and large,
We
there
hope
hasn't been.
E3 is great for you. Whether you're heading over
What
to
was
the
that?
show floor or you're staying with
It
us
looks
right
like
now
they're
online
closing up, but
for an in-depth look at 5 great Wii U experiences. Thanks again, and let's finish with one more
okay,
walk
so
through
they're
the
going
theme
to end with a
park
couple of
that is
trailers or
Nintendo
something.
Land. Enjoy.
Yeah, perhaps. Well, we'll take a look.
I want this Nintendo Land game. It looks...
It does look pretty damn cool. Can you say like obvious? Can you say obvious DLC available?
Yeah.
No Smash Brothers news.
Yeah, that was surprising, but I don't mind. Do you think that's the?
Is
Yeah,
that the?
I feel like
that's-
there's
yeah.
a lot we haven't seen.
No huge announcement, but like they said, they're going to be like they just announced it just then. They're going to be having another conference. They got so
Yep.
much stuff that they need a second conference for it.
Very down for that.
Third.
Me
Is that
too.
the end?
I think so. Should we do another? In your opinion, guys, would you be up for doing another one of these for that 3DS conference?
Yeah, definitely. I would be.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
I'm
why
in.
not?
That's tomorrow 11 for us.
Hey, hang on, something's happening.
Oh.
Wait,
Is that I?
wait.
I don't think the guys in E3 are seeing this. It's just us.
Hmm.
Yeah, no, this is the Nintendo Direct thing.
The Nintendo All Access, yes.
So he wasn't at E3.
I'm gonna go on the YouTube channel see if they're seeing this.
Okay, for the viewers, we're watching this on the Nintendo All Access channel, so
Yeah, the YouTube guys are also seeing it.
So YouTube is seeing it or not?
Yeah, they are.
Okay.
I love having a good computer.
Hmm. Hmm.
Ooh, interesting.
There we go. We're looking hard. Panorama view. Working title. So these are like pre-recorded videos where they've had like a whole bunch of cameras set up and they've turned that into software that you can access with the Wii U.
That's pretty cool.
Hmm.
I feel like Nintendo really had so much to show, but not enough time to show it all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah.
really think that they're holding like honestly, I felt like they had more to present. Like I think they're holding more of it back for the 3DS conference.
Yeah, definitely.
Same here. Who is this girl? And why is she not currently married to me?
All right, so exploratory video functionality.
Hmm. Hopefully it's more precise than the Motion Plus crap.
Yeah.
That fucked up on me so many times during Twilight Princess. No, Skyward Sword, not Twilight Princess.
Okay.
Blah.
Deeper look at Nintendo
Ooh.
Land.
Looks like a chess piece. Like, do you know the castle chess piece?
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Rook.
It's a castle tower.
Sweet day.
Eat and run. Looks like he's gonna eat that girl.
But not in a good way.
Try to gather 50 candies. Okay. Fair enough. Ah, so they are eating their family members.
That's just a little bit sadistic. Gather 50
Cannibalism
cans.
made fun. Oh, so he controls both of them at the same time. That would require amazing coordination.
Yeah, it would.
Like I only think us superior Quake gamers could pull this off.
Her head's getting big, guys.
Ah.
I like the look of this.
Yeah, it's an interesting concept. I like how
That
into it
guy's
the
getting
dad
really
is.
passionate about this.
God, it seems like that person should be screaming.
So it's kind of a risk versus reward system here.
Yeah. It's amazing. Like, the game's not even out yet, and we're already analyzing it as reviewers.
I know. That's like our review written for this game right there.
We should just backtrack this and then write exactly what we're saying. It's graphically colorful, and the gameplay is superior to many other party type games you'll find on other consoles.
I don't know if these guys are like acting or if they were an actual family recorded playing this. It seems like
No, of course they're acting.
Yeah, of course they're acting. They're probably watching it happen, like they're not playing it.
Hmm. Yeah, that was put on.
Oh god. Donkey Kong's Crash Course, huh? Oh boy. When did Donkey Kong become a big planet?
Does one person get to throw the barrels?
Oh shit.
Again, like I said, when did Donkey Kong become Little Big Planet?
When it came out in the Wii U.
Looks like a speed challenge.
Oh what? We just got cut off. Did you guys get cut off?
Nope, I'm still on.
I'm still on.
Mine just ended.
I F5'd. That was born in 1962.
Are they going to show us like the family doing the whole thing?
I think just for that.
I think so. Who knows?
There we go. Simon, just refresh it and it'll put you back on.
Sweet.
That was good. Nintendo have me at like 7 different ages tonight.
Yeah, me too.
This looks really interesting.
The dad's like pounding his chest. It's like, I feel like he's just like, what, you're having a heart attack? At which point, I don't think the family should be sitting around. They should probably be calling a hospital.
Yeah.
For sure.
What scares you? Like, it doesn't seem like this game works. Oh, wait, yes, it does. There is a life system. That's a bit condescending.
Is this always going to be the same level or is it like randomized?
No idea. Alright, well, while they're showing us this, this was like their wrap up.
Basically, but I just want to see like what their finisher will be, because usually there
Yeah.
would be something really big. I hope.
Okay.
That guy got raped.
What's next?
I did that just to spite a Kotaku article.
Why is he holding a bananas? A set of bananas?
Love his face.
Because
Look at
he
him.
can.
He's like,
How
this
many
is
of these
gonna-
can I fit in my anus? Oh shit, camera. Fuck.
Why was he holding him?
I'm guessing that was to do with Donkey Kong.
Hmm. Nintendo, I'm just gonna give you my credit card, and you can make the necessary payments when the console is launched.
Nintendo, you can just take my bank account.
Hmm. Just noticing, again, with this Nintendo conference, by comparison to Microsoft, when we don't have anything negative to say, we're all very quiet and respectful.
We're all paying close attention.
Because
I'm
we
Both
know about it.
Microsoft and Sony were talking throughout everything.
Yeah. We had to try to make it entertaining.
This is why we didn't release one last year, because it was like 20 minutes of us just sitting still, not talking, and paying very close attention.
Nintendo, they just command your attention. Next.
Okay.
Okay,
They did show us a little bit of this already, but, you know, whatever rolls the ball.
How long
Cool.
does this after conference video go for? Is it...
I don't know. Perhaps, like, if they're, like, maybe after this one we should just end the cast.
Yeah, we'll start wrapping up.
Mm.
Looks like a dog wiping
He's like
his
flapping
ass.
around like a seal.
Faster, man! Faster!
Yep. You have to lean back further to go faster.
Il Speedo!
That
I
position's
think
actually
it's
very
funny that
difficult
we
to
have
hold.
games that use your ass to play.
Well, I remember that was one of the selling points of the Wii with the Wii Fit originally. There are games where you literally play with your butt.
He makes that noise when he's taking it up the arse too.
Stop talking about people
There's
taking
got to
it
be
up
just
the
a bunch of
arse.
Jamaican Rastafarians looking on, just like, just like, hey man, that's not how you're supposed to be doing the Lugeron, man.
I like his sex face.
Okay, buddy, it's great that you're getting into it, but you're not actually in the game. Like, don't treat it like you're actually getting an actual adrenaline rush out of this.
I get an adrenaline rush out of playing FPSs.
Yeah, but that's fast. Like, that's fast-paced, and you feel like you have something a little more invested in it than you do with family-based mini games.
When everybody's yelling at you, your adrenaline starts pumping, and then you get up and punch them in the face. True facts. For the record, I do not get up and punch my family members in the face all that often.
I guarantee, like, no matter how high you jump, if you jump that high, in reality,
You're dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, your knees pop
Oh.
out and your brain splats all
Splat.
over the trampoline. Does it hurt? You're on the fucking balance board.
holy crap. So,
It must be great to be invulnerable. Oh man, she can squat really well.
oh god, that's probably like over 1 kilometer high.
Imagine if you could bounce to the moon or some shit.
Maybe.
It's a foot. A foot's about 30 centimeters. So she's only got about 300 meters there.
Oh boy. Desert course or desert course?
It's 2 S's. It's dessert.
Yeah. That's just the thing you need when you're playing a fitness game, like temptation for sweet treats. Hey, I used to work in the food industry. This ought to be an interesting.
I would do this on one hand because it's easy to balance a controller with one hand.
Now, play a waitering game where you can be hassled by virtual people just like in real life.
Why did she purposely tip that off?
To make it interesting for us home viewers.
I would literally like pick up a cake and just like take it over to shove in somebody else's face.
Alright, do you guys want to start wrapping up?
Yeah, I'd say after this, I'd say we're pretty much done. Like when we've got the food service games, that's I think that's the end of our
Yeah,
patient.
let's just talk about what our highlights of the conference were. Let's go one by one. Link.
All right.
What was your highlight of the conference?
The whole conference was my highlight of the conference.
Okay, I gotta agree with you there. It was excellent.
It was.
It was absolutely excellent.
Best conference ever.
Simon, what was your highlight?
Well, just that they actually stuck to all games. Like they didn't do anything else. Like they just focused entirely on games. Like like other people should have.
It was the most focused conference, definitely.
It was.
Spike.
Okay, well, let's see. Definitely the best out of all the conferences, and that includes, the EA. That includes the EA and the Ubisoft conferences. I'm not sure which one to pick out because I've written down like all the things that were announced. And I mean, like obviously it's really cool that things like Mass Effect, like which was a big surprise, was going to be coming to the Wii U. But in terms of the first party stuff that they showed off. You honestly can't go past all the new Mario titles, to be honest.
Oh.
That and also the potential of Nintendo Land is really, like, honestly, really looking up. And
yeah,
you guys, like I said before, you guys remember I was on the commentary for Nintendo last year, and I was like, "What the hell's this Wii U thing? Like, there's no explanation about it."
Yeah.
Like yesterday, I was of the opinion that I'm not going to buy this on launch day. Like, this doesn't appeal to me. The controls are gimmicky. It's it's stupidly named. And then suddenly, after that about hour and a half, I'm just be like, yeah, okay, I'm going to be first in line on the door.
Yeah.
So,
this conference changed my mind completely.
Yeah, the point of E3 for games and especially for game developers is to show off what they've got, to perhaps give it a little bit of demonstration and hype things up. And
because ultimately they have to sell their game at these conferences.
Yeah, and that's what they've achieved. They've done that so well. And honestly, I can't say anything but commend sorry, I'm used to saying Microsoft. I can't help but commend Nintendo for this press conference. That said, I'm a little disappointed that there weren't a couple of key titles that I was looking
Majora's Mask 3DS.
I think they're keeping a lot close to the chest.
A Fire Emblem and perhaps a Golden Sun, but like we said, there's the 3DS conference coming up, so fingers crossed.
Yep. All right, Irving.
Michael.
Yeah, so I'd have to say, much of the same stuff. I'm really impressed, but it's sort of like they sort of have a habit of wowing you when you look back. You're like, well, hang on, what did they exactly announce? A lot of that we already sort of knew about. It doesn't make the impact any less exciting because I'm still really excited for the possibilities of what the Wii U can do. But as far as like new announcements, I guess we had Pikmin 3, which was rumored anyway. We had the new Super Mario Bros. I suppose that was
There's
the
a whole
prototype was
shit
shown
ton of
last year.
new stuff. And
like Paper
there's
Mario and shit.
A lot of third-party stuff announced as well.
But even the third party stuff, we already knew about Zombie U, which looks awesome because of like we already knew about that because of Ubisoft yesterday.
Ubisoft leaking bastards.
Well, they leaked it at their own press conference, so it's not exactly a leak, I suppose.
Well, they're showing it off now on the conference first state of reference, I guess.
What else? What else was there? Oh, that's just the trailer again.
No.
What else? I can't even remember. I had a list. I don't know. Like Scribblenauts and stuff. I didn't see coming, but I can see how that would fit really well. And it's good to get an update on some of the 3DS titles. Like I knew about the Super Mario Bros. 2, and we knew Paper Mario and Luigi's Mansion, Epic Mickey Scribblenauts.
I know we all like surprises and all that, but even the stuff that we did know, just seeing more of it, and
yeah, exactly.
Getting more details.
That's what it was. I really just wanted, like, I was already excited for Luigi's Mansion and Paper Mario and things for the 3DS, and I just really wanted to know when they were coming out, basically.
Yeah, release dates would have been nice, but oh well.
Well, they said holiday season, so November, December. But it's just sort of exciting to sort of actually, like, we know what the technology can do, and they gave us examples of how it can be used in games, which is what I was really hoping for.
Yep. All right.
But yeah, no. Final verdict, I was impressed, but I think it might be sort of I might have just been like sort of, I don't know. They just like sparkled me, and then I'm like, well, hang on, there wasn't a whole.
They came to our houses while we're watching and sprayed cocaine up our noses.
It's the only explanation.
Yeah. All right, Jess, what was your highlight?
I just liked how it was just a really well run sort of thing, and also the asymmetrical gameplay. I really want to try and get my hands on that sort of stuff and see what they do with it in terms of different games. And like Zombie U, I'm a huge fan of zombie games. I love zombie games so much. And to be able to play it with a different type of controller and be able to kind of see how that goes. If it goes well, then it'll be really fantastic. So hopefully it goes well.
Yeah. All right, well, for me...
Sorry, as you were speaking there, you said like you brought up the zombie games, and Iwata back on the feed there had that zombie face thing on just then. Sorry, it just it's like as soon as you said the word zombie, they zombified his face with that app that Reggie had before.
They heard me and they were like, fuck, we got to do this now.
Alright, well, for me, you've pretty much covered all my highlights. The thing that excited me the most was Pikmin 3. We knew it was coming. It's been rumored for ages. But just getting that, finally, some footage of it confirmed, that just really, really wowed me. And it looks gorgeous.
Yeah, there's no denying that. That was all looking bloody good.
Yeah. All right. So what's our wider showing now?
Batman.
It's I think they're at the moment they're just doing running through reruns of what they presented just then. All right. So it looks like the next scheduled for all of our listeners, try to tune in again. To see the 3DS conference for yourself. It's scheduled for 6 p.m. PDT on the 6th of June. So that's going to be that would be later that evening. So I think that's at least
this probably won't be up for them
I think
to actually get that message.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well. No. Anyway, I just thought it just in case we were being extremely effective.
Who knows? Who knows? We'll see.
We'll see.
These are a pain to edit. So.
Alrighty.
All right.
Let's end it here. All right. You can like us on Facebook at facebook.com/Capsule Computers. You can follow us on Twitter at Capsule Computer, no S. And you can watch all our videos, whatever the hell you want to watch, on YouTube at youtube.com/Capsule Computers. That's it for us. We'll probably be back with the 3DS conference. I am going to go and have several hours of sleep because I'm dying right now.
Sleep is for the weak.
Sleep is for the people who are dying, like me. Alrighty.
Weak.
That's it for us. play hard or don't play at all. Goodbye.
Later.
Bye.
Adios.
Bye.
Later, folks.